Please.
Good morning, everybody watching from home, and welcome to day 3 of the BUCS 2025 Powerlifting Championships. We will be your hosts today. My name's Vicky, representing Loughborough University, and I'm here with...
I'm Ellie, and I'm representing Surrey University.
So we have got a very, very stacked day today on Platform 2. We have got, I believe it is 93s and 105s all day today, potentially some 120s in the afternoon. How have you found this weekend so far?
I think it's been really good. I've really enjoyed the venue. I always like when it's a different venue, just see what different universities kind of take on bikes and things. But I think it's been really, really well run. Everything's gone really smooth, especially with the 2 platforms. Yeah, I think it's been really streamlined. I think Brunel have done a really, really good job.
So we are kicking things off with a 175 kilo squat on platform 2.
Come on now, lads, let's see it. Nice, easy over that is what we want. $205 over on platform 1. 175 over there on platform 2. Let's see it, man. Yep, nice. That looks good on platform.
He gets the right command. Looks good to me.
There's a nice speedy opener there.
Very.
1 and 2 to 1. It's all you need. 3 on platform 2. Next, listen now, platform 1. We've got
So he got a yellow card there just from the centre ref. Let's watch the replay. Oh, we don't get a replay. Yellow card could be a number of things, really. It could be commands.
Yeah, possibly commands
or moving of the feet.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll go through quickly next time. And it's a good lift anyways. Next up, we've got Matthew with 200 kilos on the bar. Coming from Southampton University.
That's what we want. Matthew as well now approaching the ball for a nice, easy opening. Here comes Brandon now. Come on now, Brandon. Yep. Nice. Over now to platform 2 as Matty unwraps. There it is. Very comfortable on the back there for Matthew. Yep.
Wow.
Nice and speedy there.
Very fast.
And that is.
See what the refs say.
Centre referee, what do we think over on platform 2? Zach coming out here for 205 on platform 1.
A little bit of button problems with the light.
It is 2. What is it? One saying good, one saying bad. So, no lift on platform 2.
No lift on depth there on platform 2.
Well, the strength's definitely there, so hopefully you can just think it a little bit more. And
let's see it, Zach.
Sometimes when it's your first squat, like there are some nerves there.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Nice. That was a very easy opener there. And yes,
We've got another lifter, I believe. Oh no, the live stream hasn't updated yet. I think it's Freddie up next.
Ready now. 200 kilos.
Coming from Bath again with 200 kilos on the bar.
It's opening just 15 kilos below his personal best, so I'm sure he'll be looking to extend that today.
100%.
Nice and strong on that unwrap, Freddie. Come on.
It looks strong on the back.
Yeah.
Same kind of stuff, Freddie. Let's see it. And balls loaded as well now for Ben. Come on, Ben.
Solid.
Lovely opener there.
And 3 white lights. So once you get that first squat in, everything feels a bit calmer. Then you can sort of...
No, for sure. You've got your first lift, you lift on the boards.
Yeah, I start picking up the momentum for the rest of the day.
Yeah, I think that first squat almost sets the precedence for the day.
100%. Sam is coming out next, representing University of Bristol, opening with 205. Another lifter who's opening quite close to that PB, only 10 kilos below what he's done in comp before.
I think 205 is a nice, like, in terms of what it looks like on the bar. It's like you've got the 3 reds,
the yellow
and the colour.
That's always how I set my next like PB goals.
Oh no, 100%.
What's it gonna look like?
Yeah.
Platform 1 for Jonathan, 217 kilos. Yeah. Very
That looks
nice
very comfortable to me.
Nice and speedy there.
And it was 3 white lights and a good lift.
Refs are happy, 3 white lights.
217 kilos. And here comes Oliver on platform 2.
So we've got Oliver coming out now for 210 kilos.
Away now, lads.
He's coming from the University of Nottingham. There's been quite a good amount of support in the crowd from Nottingham this weekend.
Yeah, I think that's one of the it's one of the big sort of powerlifting universities. You've got Nottingham, you've got Exeter, you've got Loughborough, kind of the big hitters at BUCS. It's always nice to see.
Very nicely done there for Jonathan. Let's see if Ollie can do the same. Stay with it now.
Very speedy.
Nice and speedy there.
The strength is definitely
See
there.
what the refs
Ollie,
say.
what do we think, though, refs?
I
Did look a little
think it was a
touch high
little
from
bit
here.
high there.
Just
Just
need
need to sink it a little bit more in a second. No, strength's definitely there, which is
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
It's just a little bit more on depth that is needed.
And the bar is loaded now for Mitchell. 200.
So coming up next is Ollie Sanders, coming from Newcastle University. Newcastle's got quite a big team this year as well.
Yeah, I really like their singlet as well.
Isn't it nice? Yeah.
I think this year
Terrific
we've
set.
seen less students repping their university singlets.
Let's see it now, lads.
So it is really nice to see people coming out of them.
Ollie gets that squat command.
Come on,
Let's see
Ollie.
it, Ollie. Yep.
Depth looks good to
Yeah,
me.
looks really deep.
His squat command. Let's see it now, Mitchell. Come on. Yeah.
And the refs are happy too.
Both lads with very easy
So
squats.
I
And it's three
have a
right
confession.
legs.
I was at Newcastle last year for my undergrad, so I do have a little bit of a soft spot for the Newcastle boys, I have to say. We had a singlet last year, and it was grey in colour. Less
no, I
popular
remember.
than this one.
See, I really liked that one.
This
I-
new
I-
one is so nice, so nice.
For Benjamin, 220
So we've got
kilos.
Benjamin Carpel coming out now for 220 kilos.
So this is one of our Loughborough boys. Really hoping he does well here.
Let's see it. Easy openers is what we want.
It's nice to see that he's being handled by his sister there as well.
Yeah, she competed the other day. Did you catch how she did?
Now, lads, both lads, getting ready to unwrap the ball
I
again.
caught
Let's
her
see now.
deadlifts. I saw that she, I think she pulled
Benjamin gets it
165,
first.
which again is
220
another
on the back.
nice
Gets that
milestone.
squat command. Come on now,
That's
Ben.
huge.
Yep. Over now to platform
Looked nice and deep.
225.
3 highlights, refs are
on the
happy.
back. Adjustment.
Little bit slower than some openers would look.
Let's see now.
Yeah, but again, it might just be,
Up,
he may just be a slower
Nice. Another
um,
very easy
lifter, we're not
opener
sure. It may have
and
just
it's
been
three white lights.
I think there are so many different things that can kind of
loads of
contribute to
different
it.
factors. Coming up now, we got Ross from Nottingham.
120 kilos for Ross.
So I saw Ross's qualifying comp, and I got really confused because he's in this pink singlet, and I thought he was from Nottingham Trent rather than from
Okay,
Uni
yeah,
of,
yeah.
but he is a Uni of Nottingham this time.
Here together. Ross getting ready to unrack it first. Let's see it, Ross. Come on now, Ross.
Do love the colour coordination he's got going on there.
Here we
Oh,
go.
yeah.
Up. Nice. Another very
Look
good
really
squat.
comfortable there
Over
under
now
the
to
bar.
platform
Yeah, there's
one.
plenty more in the
That's it.
tank.
Just as easy. Walks it out nice and strong.
Refs are happy with it too. This is exactly what you want for your opener. What I'm finding quite interesting as well is all of these lifters keep coming out, and I'm looking at their personal best totals. So many of them have got that qualifying total of 610.
125.
So it's really going to be a battle in this flight of who's made the most progress since they've qualified.
Yeah, no, for
Did they
sure.
have a safe qualifying comp just to get the total?
Now on the ball.
Yeah, and I think as well it's really nice with BUCS is a lot of people's first sort of time on a national
30 kilos on platform one.
platform.
No, 100%. Everyone's really excited to be here.
Let's see now, Finnan. Gets that squat command. Come on now. Up.
That looked pretty good from Finn.
Yeah, nice and speedy there.
Again, only 7.5 kilos under his best. Oh no!
Yeah.
2-1 on depth, that was.
Unfortunately, that was a no lift on platform 2. A little bit too high, unfortunately. On
Unfortunately, there
platform 2.
isn't a jury here today either. So unfortunately, if you do get a 2-1 call, you aren't able to contest. I mean, I guess it depends which way
Which way it goes.
if it goes
yeah.
in your favour or not.
And the ball
I wonder if he'll retake or take a risk and go up.
Yeah. Got another Nottingham lifter coming out now, Daniel, for 245, taking a big jump.
This is 10 kilos over his best for his opener.
Must have made some crazy progress
Yeah,
since.
it's pretty rare to see.
Squats here to finish the round. 245 on the back of Dan. Gets that squat command. Up.
Had some good speed behind it. Let's
Yeah,
see if the
nice and
refs are
comfortable
happy.
there.
Referee say, yeah, it was a bit high.
Unfortunately, a little bit too high.
Can Mason sink
Strength's definitely there, just needs to sink it a little bit more.
Yeah, that's it. I'm liking the headband. The headband will give him the strength to go.
Sure.
Fine.
So we're going into second attempts now. All these attempts are now 200 kilos or above, which is pretty crazy for second attempts.
Yeah, it's 100%. It's quite a nice length flight, 10 people.
Yeah.
The pace is pretty.
Yeah, I feel like it matches quite similar to what people would typically kind of take in training.
Yeah, powerlifters taking a million years between their sets. I do the same. I'm good for that.
Yeah, that is me.
Come on then, this is a 15 kilo jump for Ariane.
Looks like it'll be a matched PB for him. So hopefully if he gets this, then
we'll see something higher on his third. Yeah.
Daniel opted for a nice conservative 10 kilo jump. Let's see it now.
Looks comfortable under the bar.
Both lads unwrap the ball. Squat command on both platforms.
That was a really good fight.
Yeah,
Super
really good.
impressive.
Looked like he lost maybe a little bit of tension at the bottom of the hole.
I think he rocked back in his heels a little bit. You know?
Yeah, it looked like he sort of lost a little bit of balance. So hopefully if he can, I'm not sure what he'll do. Take the safe call and just go up a little. I mean, whatever he gets from now
is a PR.
Yeah, so
I think he's definitely got more in the tank. It was just a misread.
Yeah. So we've got Matthew now retaking 200 kilos. I think on his opener it was just a little bit high. Yeah, so just needs to sink this.
Come on, Matthew. He needs this to get on the board.
Let's see it now, lads. Let's see it. Come on.
He knows the strength's there.
Brandon gets that squat command. Stay with it now.
Come on, Matthew.
Misgrews it, but he fights through. Can Matty sink it this time? Yeah.
That looked better to me.
That looked much better.
Much better than Matty's.
See what the refs say. Refs are happy.
Happy days. That would be such a weight off his shoulder.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Now he can really push into the third and look for that PB. We had another lifter coming out, missed his opener on depth and is retaking, which is a safe call. Sometimes we see people go up.
Yeah, I think it's a bit of a gamble, isn't it, really?
Let's see it now, Ben. 12 extra kilos on the ball for Ben. Ollie needs to sink this one this time.
He's repping the King coaching top. I've seen quite a lot of people actually wearing those tops this weekend.
Yeah, it's
nice to see.
a big team of athletes from that coach.
What do we think, more reps? What do we think? Oh, keeping us on edge. She needs this one.
No.
Actually just a
little bit high again. So now all the pressure is on his third. If he misses this third, he loses his place in the competition. He can't make a total, he can't place. So the pressure's really on.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll come out and smash it on his third.
Right, we've got Freddie representing Bath. He's taken a 12.5 kilo jump after a successful first squat. This will be 2.5 under his best squat ever.
Yes. Very fast on platform one. Can Freddie match the speed? There's more in the tank for both lads, and it is
3 white lights. The rest are
lovely
happy. He's got more.
I think if he'll break that, maybe the 220.
Oh, 220 is such a nice little landmark to take off, isn't it?
However, I don't think it looks nice on the bar when popped with the pillows.
225 is better,
Yeah.
I will admit. Sam is getting ready right now for Bristol. Another lifter taking a 12.5 kilo jump, except this one is 2.5 kilos above his PB. So let's see what he can do. Come on, Sam.
Under the bar now on platform 1 for 232. Away now, Jonathan. Let's see it now. Gets the squat command on platform 1. Up. Yes, very nicely done there. Sam getting ready now to unwrap. It looks just as comfortable on the back. Let's see it now, Sam. Gets that squat command.
Wow.
That was really speedy, and that was very deep.
Very deep.
Yeah.
Three white lights.
Happy.
So Sam is a lifter who's opted to squat in heels. Are you a heels or a flats girl?
I'm not. I'm a flats girl. I used to squat in heels, and I actually had a lot of depth problems.
Really?
I mean, I don't want to blame it on the heels. It was definitely me just not squatting deep enough. But yeah, I then squatted to flats, and I've not been pulled on depth since. So
Happy days. Different for different people.
but I think a lot of people do find that it helps with their depth. But I think heels have kind of almost gone out of fashion now.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of people switch
People
to
have
flats.
switched.
Yeah. Finn is one of them squatting in flats, looking to get on the board with 225. That looked better.
Definitely looked deeper than his opener. Let's see what the refs say.
He's made it.
He's on
2
the
to 1.
board.
Good lift. Happy with that. Finn is handled by Nonso Chinye today, and the group chat has not heard the end of it. So I think they're quite good mates. They train together. And here comes Ollie with 227.5 for his second. So taking a 2.5 kilo PR, hopefully, on his second attempt. Credits to Ollie, by the way, for making sure that the Newcastle team get here safe. He was one of our mini bus
I was gonna
drivers.
say it's a long drive for you guys.
Stupidly long, especially around the M25. Wow.
Also liking the socks. I think they're looking like rubber ducks.
I believe so. Lucky socks, baby. Yeah, I think it's like 6.5, 7 hour drive maybe from Newcastle.
Yeah, that's crazy.
it's been long.
For me it took me about half an hour from Guildford
lucky
this
you,
morning.
wow.
Yeah, it's really nice. So we've got Benjamin coming out now for 230, taking a 10 kilo jump from his opener. This
looks
is
determined.
5 kilos below his personal best.
What do we
Come on,
think,
Ben.
referees? It's 3 white lights. Benjamin getting ready now. 230 kilos on the box. As the
Come on,
ball
Ben.
is loaded as well now for Justin. 240 kilos. Still the best. Ben, he did sink that one. He just lost a bit of strength in the hole there.
Hopefully he'll be able to come back on his third and
It was close. I think if he braces nice and hard, really uses that belt, he could get that up.
yeah.
And the ball.
I always love it when someone, not love it when someone fails, but when they miss something on their second and then they come and
back.
absolutely smash it on their third. It's
Yeah, the relief you see on their
Yeah.
face of someone else.
Nice on the ball.
Ross has taken a 12.5 kilo jump up to 232.5 kilos for his second, which is 2.5 under his comp PB.
Let's see it, Justin. Both lifters get that
I always find it so interesting when lifters don't wear wrist straps when they on squat. Yeah, especially when they low bar.
It is 3 white lights on platform 1.
Ooh, right.
A little bit high there.
But yeah, the wrist wraps aren't mandatory. Obviously, you don't need
Yeah.
to wear them, but my wrists would die without them.
Yeah, I think as soon as I start squatting over 70, that's it. Like the wrist straps
The
need
wrist
to
wraps are coming on.
come on. Yeah.
Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so Daniel missed his opener on depth, which was 245, and he has upped it by 10 kilos to 255
So this
for his
is
second.
20 kilos above his personal best.
This is risky. So he's got the strength. He just needs to go a little bit
Needs the
deeper.
execution now.
Let's see now.
Come on,
Daniel
Dan.
with a quarter of a ton on his back. Mason with 245. Gets the squat command on platform 1.
Come on. Strength looked good. Let's see if the
see what the
refs
refs
are
say.
happy.
This time, referee.
Oh
The
no!
wrist didn't pay off. Will the wrist pay off?
That's a depth call again.
Yeah.
And he can't now drop the weight.
Yeah. Yeah. So you've always got to either stick with the same if you don't make the lift, or go up.
Mm.
I'm thinking he'll probably retake that as it looks a little bit sticky.
A little bit, yeah. He had to put some effort into that.
So we're now going into the final round, third attempts. So we've got Oliver coming out now for 210 kilos. He missed his first 2 attempts. I believe that was on depth.
It was, yeah.
So he really needs this now to stay in the competition.
Needs to go nice and deep. All of Nottingham will be behind him,
Yeah,
but the
for
pressure's
sure.
really on.
Final score now for Brandon.
Come on, Ollie.
Oliver needs this one now. Come on
The strength
now,
is
lads.
there. Just needs to commit to that
200%
descent.
on the bar now
And just
as
trust
well
the
for Ollie.
trust the strength.
He knows
Trust his
what
legs,
to do
yeah.
this time.
Come on,
Both
Ollie.
lads unwrap the bar
got this.
together. Let's see it, lads. Come on. Squat command. Get.
Yes.
That one looked
I
good
have my
to me.
fingers
Let's
crossed.
see what the ref say.
Yes!
3 white lights.
Thank goodness for that. He made it.
The relief.
Yeah, he's pretty happy about that.
Yeah, for sure.
He definitely has the strength for more.
Yeah.
But it's just tricky when you come to your first national comp. Sometimes the reffing standards are higher.
Yeah,
They have
and
to be
yeah,
national
no,
comp.
for sure. And it's the nerves. It's the. It's also especially with I think with the national comp, like the production, everything is so much bigger. You've got the sort of
2 platforms going on at
yeah.
once.
You've got,
Can be
there's
the
just
stress.
so much going on. We've got 210 staying on the bar now, so this will be 10 kilos above his personal best.
Had a bit of a sticky second. We think it was a misgroove,
Yeah.
but let's see how this moves.
Squat command on both platforms.
Come on!
Oh.
Come on!
Wow. This is an
He's got it.
incredible grind.
Twice on platform 2.
What a perfect call for a third. I don't think he had any more kilos on that.
The surprise on his face.
That's an insane battle.
Yeah, that was.
Fully well deserved.
Yeah, I was really worried that he was going to sort of tilt
Mm.
forward and sort of get folded by the weight, but he just kept pushing.
Really impressive lift.
Yeah.
10 kilo PR.
Yeah, that's how you squeeze out all the kilos you've got.
Okay, so Matthew's coming out next. He missed his opener on depth, got it on his second, and has now taken a 17.5 kilo jump onto his third.
This is 5 kilos below his personal best, so this should be a comfortable weight for him.
It is quite a big jump to take.
Yeah, but I think with particularly with the men can normally handle sort of those bigger jumps.
And he might be trying to claw back as many kilos as he can
Yeah,
after
no,
missing
for
that
sure.
opener. Come on, Matthew.
Secured it on the second, opting to jump 17 kilos now. A Hail Mary third attempt here for Matty.
Oh, there was kilos left there.
That was easy. Let's see if the refs are happy.
Over now to platform 1 for Ben.
Oh, unfortunately not. Called on depth again.
Let's see it now,
Another one
Ben.
where sort of the strength's there.
It's just the execution.
Yeah.
Come on, Ben. This is the
It was
one
close,
we
I think,
need
looking at
for
that
now,
replay.
Ben.
too.
Yeah.
Let's see it. Let's see it. And ready now
I think it's also a little bit difficult to sort of tell from where we're sort of sat. From like the front view, obviously the refs have the best view.
Yeah.
In
the
the
refs
house.
do
Finish
have a
it off
good view.
now, Freddie. 3.
Freddie is taking 220 kilos for his third attempt. This will be a 5 kilo PR
Come on,
if he
Freddie.
gets it.
It looks just as nice on the back, Freddie. Let's
Looks
see
nice
it.
and comfortable there.
Awesome now. Mitchell coming out on platform 2. Come on now. Freddie gets it.
Come on.
Oh, he's grinding.
Come on.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mitchell now.
There's been some really impressive thirds this round.
Yeah.
Come on now, Mitchell.
See what the refs say.
All it was
You're
was
right,
a
you're right.
technical error, Mitchell.
He looks so unfazed. I don't even think I saw a smile.
So I think sometimes you kind of just like see the lights and you're like, oh, okay,
Good.
cool. Let's move on. Yeah.
Right, we've got Sam trying to add 10 kilos to his personal best. He's taken a 7.5 kilo jump from a very comfortable second. Probably just looking to take a safe third and add those kilos to the total.
Yeah, it's one of the few lifters as well of this flight that's made his first and his second. So hopefully he can extend that, go 3 for 3.
2.5 kilos. Sam on right. Gets that squat command. Let's see it, Sam. Big fight, big fight, big fight. Yes.
I love it when a lifter smiles on the way up, like, yeah, I've got
When
this.
they know.
Yeah. It's such a good feeling as well when you know you've got something, you've broken through that sticking point.
100%. Refs are happy. He looks happy. Can't ask for much more than 3 for 3.
Yeah.
Nice.
It's also such a good start to the day, I think. Squats have gone well, and I think the squats are almost the most nerve-wracking because there's just so many things. It's like you've got to hit depth, you've got to, and I think it's also, I mean personally, I find that it's almost the scariest one to fail.
Yeah, because the weight's on you.
Yeah.
More than anything. Ben is coming out to retake 230 kilos. He missed it on his second on strength. But I think he can find a little bit more in the tank and try and get it at this time. Loughborough's behind him. We really want to see him hit this.
42. Both approaching the bar together. Ready to unwrap their third and final squat.
Come on, Ben.
Everyone's behind you now.
Unwraps it with ease. Let's have a look.
Everything you've got, Ben. Come on.
Easy. Squat command on platform 1. Squat command on platform 2.
He fights. He fights. He fights.
Oh, no.
Just a tiny bit too much.
Yeah. I mean, he gave it everything he's got, and that's all you can ask for on the day.
Yeah, he's got a lot of fight in him. And there's still 2 lifts to come. Day's not over.
Yeah, exactly.
Here comes Mason and Ross now. Ross on platform 2.
We've got Ross coming up next for Nottingham. He missed his second on depth, I believe.
Yes, I believe so. I think we've had quite a lot of depth calls, unfortunately, in this flight.
We know he's got the strength for it.
Yeah, he looks
Come on, lads.
nice and confident.
He looks ready, yeah.
We want to see it this time now. Let's see it now. Mason with 247. Ross retaining 232. Let's see it now, lads. Squat command on platform 1. Squat command on platform 2.
Nice. Comfortable.
Yeah, that looked good. It looked deeper than his second. See what the refs say?
Yeah.
Refs are happy. 3 white lights.
Right.
There might be a bit of frustration there. You know, when you get it on your third and you just think, why didn't I just do that
in the first place? Yeah, no, I completely get that.
But hopefully he can channel that into his bench instead and get those kilos.
No, definitely.
Right, we've got Ollie Sanders coming up next for Newcastle. Added 10 kilos from his second. And this will be a huge PR. 12 kilos. He last competed in January, February time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Ollie pulled his glute not long ago, and he started a series called Broken Body Recovery. So let's see how strong it is. Come on.
Perfect third attempt.
Really, really strong. I really like Ollie's squat.
I really like the socks, only on the basis that I am almost certain that they are the exact same socks that I wore to deadlift on Friday.
Lucky socks, I'm telling you. So Ollie's gone 3 for 3, which is exactly what you want at the start of the day. Finn is coming up next for a massive 240 kilo squat.
This will be a 7.5 kilo PR for him.
Jack comes Finn. Getting ready for 240.
Come on, Finn.
Let's see it now, Finn.
This will be the heaviest squat of the day so far.
Come on. And here comes Ali as well.
Come on, big fight.
Oh, lovely.
That was a really nice call, I think.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I think it's always.
Oh, that's gutting. It moved well, it was just a little bit too high.
Yeah.
What a shame. Alright, here's the big one. We've got Dan coming out. He's retaking 255. He needs this now to stay in the competition. He missed his first 2 attempts on depth.
The strength, you know the strength's there. He just needs to sink at that a little bit more to convince the refs.
Come on, Daniel.
Needs this one now. Needs this one.
It was a good fight.
Come on, Dan. This time,
see what the refs say.
No! There was a few.
Oh no.
That's heartbreaking. Oh, bless So on your squat, you have to wait for the center referee to say squat, and then rack once you finish the lift. And I think he just went a tiny bit early.
Yeah. Bless him. Hopefully he'll still continue the day out. So no, these lifters have worked so hard to get here.
Yeah, there's normally months and months of prep that goes into these sorts of comps.
I know it is hard. It's heartbreaking when things don't always come together on the day, but hopefully he'll be able to get himself composed and come back for the bench deadlifts.
I hope so too. Okay, so we have Flight B kicking off now. And we are starting with 185 kilos on the bar. So this flight will come out, do their 3 lifts before we move on to the next one. It gives time for everyone to warm up and prepare.
Oh, that looked like that could have been left in the warm-up room.
I was about to say the same thing. What did the referee say?
3 white lights. Happy day. Lovely start to the day. Another lifter that's being handled by Nonso there.
Yeah, busy day.
That's one of the things I think it must be quite difficult being a coach at BUCS. You've got so many lifters, especially split across the 2 platforms, different flights.
Yeah, you really wish you could be in two places at once.
Yeah. So we've got 200 kilos on the bar now for Pierce. I think it's one of the first St Mary's lifters I've seen actually.
Yeah.
This weekend.
Wow. Pretty short commute for St Mary's, given that we're in London today. And the refs are happy. That was a very comfortable opener for him.
That was a very deep squat as well.
And here comes Alex now. Come on, Alex, easy opener is what we want to see.
Okay, we've got Luke coming out next, and he's loading 205 kilos on the bar. Again, a very aesthetically pleasing bar, I must say.
Yes, it is.
So Luke is representing York University, so he will have had quite a long journey to get here today.
Yeah.
Being handled by Ben Pape.
Come on now, Luke.
So this is 10 kilos below his squat PB. So should be pretty comfortable, but I think we might see a new squat PB from him today.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed.
Yeah.
Platform 1, 245 kilos for his opener. Let's see it now, Luke. Yep.
Really comfortable opener for Luke.
See what the refs say.
What do we think about that one? 3 white lights.
3 white lights. This flight is having a lot more luck with the decals.
Yeah, no, definitely.
Which is nice to see. All right.
Yeah, I do wonder if they caught little bits and thought, okay, we need to
really see.
Yeah.
Okay, Tyler is coming out now for a 210 kilo squat, and he is one of our Loughborough boys. He's a fresher, so he has done incredibly well to get to BUCS in his first year at the uni.
Yeah, no, definitely, especially with the rising sort of qualifying totals and things. I remember it used to be sort of like most people could.
Come on, Tyler.
Let's see it now. What do we think?
See what the refs say.
Oh, that's a no lift on platform
2 to 1 on depth. I feel like that was a bit of a misgroup. He kind of hit the hole, fell forwards a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like he almost tilted a little bit to one side.
So I'm confident he can come out and get that on his second throw. All right, Jin is out next, again taking 210 kilos. Coming from the University of Oxford.
Our side referees say we need to get a bit deeper there, unfortunately.
Oxford's got quite a big team. I know Oxford and Cambridge have a varsity competition.
Yeah, it's a big varsity every single year.
And the bar loaded on platform 1.
There'll be definitely a competitive edge. Trying to beat his Cambridge opponents.
Yeah, definitely.
Huge opener here now. 1/4 of a ton on the bar for James. With Jin, with 210. Let's see it now, Jin. Let's see it.
Nice.
That was a
very nice opener there.
Plenty more kilos in the tank for Jin, and the refs are happy too.
James can move the weight just as nice. Gets that squat command. Come on, James.
Okay, we have Evan coming up next. This is another University of Bath lifter, and he's opening with 212 kilos.
255, and Evan's coming out with 212 kilos. Nice. Easy opening squat is what we want. And the ball over as well now on platform.
This is another lifter with some quite jazzy socks.
152 kilos.
Yeah, I like
Let's
those.
see it now, lads.
They match the shoes.
Evan unwraps. It looks nice and easy.
I do love when I see a colour coordinated lifter. Also looks like he's got the
Also with a nice easy unwrap. Gets the squat.
what am I trying to say? On his belt, the Ben Pape sticker.
Pen Pape A7 sticker. That was a very nice opener, very speedy.
Yeah.
It looked really controlled. Exactly how it should be.
Only a few
We have another
lifts
Oxford
now
lifter
on
coming up
round
next.
four.
We've got Tom opening on 215 kilos.
We have Tom here. The 215.
He's being handled by Will Pickering.
He's an Oxford alumni, if I'm correct. I think. I believe. I might be mistaken there.
He's wearing an Oxford top, so it definitely could be.
Big weights getting loaded.
And obviously
now.
a GB
Four
athlete.
lifters
Yeah.
Unwrap the bar together.
Come on, Tom.
Squat command on both platforms. Yep. Nicely done on platform.
Did really
two
well to keep his
and
knees under
two.
him then.
Easy. On platform 1.
And the refs are happy
Happy.
too.
White flight on both platforms.
I'm no expert at lip reading, but I think he may have just walked off and went, that was really hard. I don't think it looked really hard. I think he's got more there.
I think also being on the platform, I think with your opener you have it in your head that it's like going to move like lightning fast.
Whereas in reality, it feels like slow motion.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Alexander coming up, representing Bristol with 215 kilos on the bar. Strong walkout.
Come on now, lads.
It's another lifter that's being handled by Ben Pape.
Nice.
Really speedy out of the hole there.
And let's see what the refs say.
Refs are happy. Alexander also weighed in very light at 89.7.
Oh, wow. The lightest in this flight.
Yeah.
I think.
Wonder if he's maybe moved up from the 83s.
Definitely could have.
Just building into the class.
So we have Amir coming out for the University of Liverpool. 220 kilos is on the bar for him.
Amir unwraps with loads of confidence. Let's see it, Amir. Gets that squat command. Yep.
Plenty of speed behind that.
Let's see it now, Mason.
See what the refs think.
Unfortunately, that is 3 red lights for depth. So as we've said before, he just needs to get a little bit deeper into it.
Yeah.
There's plenty of rules for squat though, aren't there? So
Yeah.
for your depth, for those at home who might not know, you don't have to just hit parallel. Your hip crease actually needs to be below the top of your knee, which is quite hard for the everyday person to do.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Alright, we've got Zentao coming up next with 232.5 kilos on the bar. Another London boy coming from UCL. Very low squat rack height.
Yeah, I do wonder, have they possibly...
No, I think he likes it like that.
Okay.
Just a low bar squatter.
Yeah. It does always slightly scare me seeing...
Plenty of speed behind that though.
Yeah, see what the refs think.
Refs are not happy with depth. It's 2-1, so it will have been a close one.
Yeah, just needs to sink it that a little bit more.
A little bit more. I think it's hard when you are that far bent forwards because the bar is so low.
Yeah.
Sometimes you've almost used up some of the hip flexion on your lean before you actually hit the depth.
Yeah. I think especially for some of the men, I think hitting depth, just with the flexibility of sort of like their hips and things,
Yeah,
hitting depth
it is
can
hard.
be a little bit of a struggle.
Alright, we have a 20 kilo jump coming up next for Addy from the University of Bristol.
If I remember correctly, his opener was super speedy, so
It was very
I think a
easy.
20 kilo jump was pretty well justified.
It looks strong on the back. Nathaniel now coming out as well. For 252 on the bar. And he gets the squat command.
Wow.
That was basically the same speed.
Yeah.
What on earth?
What do we think? Easy work for Harry. Nathaniel getting ready.
Just waiting on the middle ref.
Now 2:52 on the back for Nat.
I wonder if they're having some issues maybe with the
Come on
tech.
now, Nathaniel, let's see it.
Let's see.
Gets the squat, yes. A little bit of a fight in the middle, but there's more in the top.
And it's 3 white lights.
I think it's always so nerve-wracking when you're stood there waiting. You think, I know I got the lift in the terms of strength, but what did the refs think?
All right, Tyler coming out now, retaking 210 because he just missed his opener on depth. He needs this to get on the board.
And Alex as well now coming out for the same 252 kilos.
Another really nicely colour coordinated lifter as well.
Sing it, sing it, sing it.
That looked better to me.
That looks better to me on platform 2. Can Alex do the same?
But he just moved his feet before he got the rack command. It was too fast and he stepped backwards. That's really going to put the pressure on. I wonder if he will go up.
Maybe he'll go up ever so slightly, maybe just try and gain a few more kilos, but not go
crazy.
Yeah, so we've got Pierce coming out now for 210. He's looking hyped up, he's looking ready.
Loaded for Big Harry. Let's see it, Harry. Come on now, Pierce. Come on. Gets the squat command. Yes. Nice.
I don't think the refs are going to have any contention on that depth.
That was great depth. His hamstrings pretty much touched his calves. 3 white lights from the refs. It'd be interesting to see how much he puts on
So
that.
that was that was a matched. Was that a matched personal best or a 2.5, I think?
Yeah, he'll be looking to really extend that PB on his third.
Yeah.
We've got Luke coming out next for York, who's taken a 15 kilo jump. And this will be a 5 kilo squat PR if he gets it.
Loaded as well now for Kel with 252. Taking a little bit of a risk with jumping 5 kilos with no opening squat. Let's see if the risk pays off here on platform 1. Both lifters unwrap the bar together. Squat command identical on both platforms. Let's see it, lads. Yes.
You wouldn't believe that's a 5 kilo.
No, that
would you? That was so smooth.
It's definitely going in the tank to the push for that third.
Absolutely.
Amir now getting ready to take his order. And the bar is
Okay, we've got another lifter looking to save themselves from disqualification. Amir is coming out with 220 kilos once again on the bar, just missing his opener on depth. He needs this to stay in the competition.
Strength's definitely there, you just need to sink it that a little bit more.
With a huge 267. Yes.
It looks better to me.
Yeah, definitely. We'll see what the refs think.
2 to 1.
He's on the board.
Come on now, James. 267. 267 on the back.
He will be feeling such relief after that.
Yeah, no, definitely.
That's how it's done.
All right, we've got Tom coming up next. He has taken a 10 kilo jump from his first to his second. Representing the University of Oxford, this will be 10 kilos under his all-time best.
And the ball over as well now on platform 1, 2.
He looks hyped. He looks ready.
Let's see it now. Huge weight.
Come on, Tom. Get it right this time.
170 kilos. What do we think there? It's 3 white lights.
Yeah, he looks really confident under that bar.
Tom now with the 4 red plates. Nice.
There was a nice fight there from Tom. And the refs are happy too. It looks like he's shaking his head. He might not be coming out for a third.
Yeah, maybe.
Saving some energy for the later lifts.
I think that's the thing, you got to make almost that decision. Especially, I think, if you pull It depends if you pull conventional or sumo, are you going to kind of use up a lot of your strength fighting
Yeah.
for a squat?
Yeah, it is a toss-up. You do have to think of the day as a whole.
Yeah.
And you can't really be chasing individual numbers, in my opinion. You've just got to take what's there
Yeah.
as much as possible.
And I think unless you're kind of going for podium or things, just take the list because you're going to feel so much better getting something that might be a little bit potentially under a PB than going for something over and missing. We've got Jin now with 225.
4 red plates, moving very easily
Yeah.
for Jin.
Again, another lifter that's now got room to kind of push, hopefully into that PB territory.
Yeah, that was only 5 kilos under his best, so I think we can definitely got at least another 10.
7.5 kilos on the bar.
We have got Evan coming out next, representing the University of Bath.
215?
Yes, 227 kilos on the bar.
Again, another lifter that could be entering that kind of PB territory if
all goes to plan.
Yeah.
What do we think? Oh no, Mason. A little push too high. Can Evan smash it
Confident
now
on the walkout.
500 pounds on the ball. Come on. Yeah.
Lovely. It's a really nice second attempt there.
Yeah, we had Thomas.
Again, another lifter whose technique I really like.
Yeah.
It's very, very consistent, very stable. He's got room to push up now.
It's a 20
Yeah, it's a nice clean squat.
jump. Yeah, for Thomas. Let's see now as well for Alex coming out.
We've got Alex coming out, taking a 15 kilo jump up to 230 kilos. This will be a matched squat PB if he gets this.
290 kilos. 630 pounds on the back of Thomas.
His opener was lovely. Let's see how this one moves.
There's a little bit left in the back for Thomas. Can Alex get this big second attempt now? Yeah. Nice. Both lifters managed to grind through.
The refs are happy with that.
We are now on to...
Yeah, it looked a little bit more of a fight than compared to his opener, but I mean that's expected on a second attempt. But it does look like he's still got a bit of
room to push up, I believe. We have another interesting situation, and I'm praying we don't see what same thing that happened in the earlier flight.
Yeah.
Zentao has pushed his opener up to 245 after missing 232 on his opener. He missed it on depth, 2 to 1, so he just needs to sink a little bit deeper now to stay in the competition. This will also be a 5 kilo squat PR, so the pressure is very, very high.
12 kilos up to 245.
I think he also has a very interesting squat technique here. I think it's quite a technical.
Yeah.
Come on. Up.
He gets the rack command. That look comfortable. Let's see what the refs think. 3 reds this time. I'm hoping he doesn't go up again.
Yeah, I think the sensible option there would be, because the strength's there, just retake it, get yourself on the board, keep yourself in the competition.
Absolutely. Okay, we are going into our 3rd and final round of squats for this flight, and we're kicking things off with Tyler, who again is fighting to stay in the competition, trying to make it all the way down and hit depth this squat. He's making the sensible call to retake 210.
Let's see it now. 260 kilos on the
Just
bar.
needs the tiniest little bit more depth.
Yeah.
He looks fired up, he looks ready. I think he can do this.
Come on now, Tyler.
A 3rd squat to stay in the competition for Tyler.
He looks confident.
Tyler now. Tyler needs this to stay in the competition.
That was the best he's moved it.
Yeah.
And the refs say 3 white lights.
The relief on his face there.
The relief on my face. He's a Loughborough boy. I would have been so gutted if he didn't make it. Good. He's in. He can breathe. Move on to bench. I know he's a bench specialist, so he's going to come
Okay, so he can
out.
hopefully gain back few kilos there.
Blow us away on that.
So we've got Pierce coming out now for 215 kilos. So this will be a 7.5 kilo PB for him.
He's fired up. He's ready.
Let's see it now, Aaron. Huge third attempt for both lifters now.
I think he might be one of the deepest squatters of the entire competition.
Let's see it.
I agree.
Nice. Squat command on platform 2.
He's fighting.
And it's 3.
Let's see what the rest are.
White lights on.
2 to 1. Good
Nice
lift.
on platform 2 as well.
So the one red was from the left referee. He didn't give the start command because he didn't think that Pierce's knees were locked out. But the other 2 refs were happy. He got the start command, got it up. Happy days. It's on the board.
Got Ade now coming out for 217. So 10 kilo PR for him. All of his squats so far have been super speedy. Let's hope he can make this one move the same.
Come on. Now it's time for Ade. Let's see it. Gets the squat command. Fight, 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 fight! Yeah. Another.
He looks happy with that. And again, it was very easy.
3 white lights. Gone 3 on squats. I don't think he got a single red light on those squats.
Come on now, Harry.
Yeah, he should be really happy with that.
7.5 kilos on the ball. Come on now, Harry.
So Tom appears to have jumped 2.5 kilos. This may have been an automatic thing. If someone doesn't put in an attempt for their lifter and they were successful on the last one, the table automatically adds 2.5. If they miss, they just keep it at the same weight.
So I think what Tom's doing here is he's not coming out for his attempt, but they'll let the timer still go down.
Yeah, athletes have 2 options. They can either put an attempt in or let an automatic attempt go in. Let the time run down, which in this case, with a flight this length, is the sportsmanly thing to do. It gives everyone else the time to rest and chill out as they otherwise would. The other option is you can scratch your third, so in a super long flight you might do that, to save people from getting cold in the warm-up room. 10 more seconds on Tom's attempt before the spotters and loaders can change the weight to the next one. This is a good time to thank our sponsors, SPD, Alico, and all the other guys behind the scene who've helped make this competition possible.
James will follow with 277.5 kilos.
Coming up next, we have Luke, and he has taken a 10 kilo jump up to 230, which will be a 15 kilo squat PR if he gets it. His second looked comfortable, the bar is loaded, and out he comes.
Come on now, lads. Come on, lads, let's see it. This is the squat that we came for. The big third and final attempt. Both lads unrack it together.
Looks strong on the back.
Walking out with ease. Squat command on both platforms. Come on, let's see it.
That was a lovely third attempt there.
I think that was a really nice call, yeah. And the refs are happy, 3 white lights. He should be proud of that. That was a really good bit.
Yeah, and to come away with such a big
15 kilos on one lift is insane. People would be happy with that on their total, let alone on one.
No, for sure. So hopefully he'll carry that out throughout the rest of his day.
Amir coming out now for 232.5 kilos. Amir missed his opener on deck, got it on his second, and is now looking to claw back as many kilos as he can.
He knows the strength is there, he's just got to make sure that he gets that execution on point.
This is the squat. This is the squat we want. Come on. Come on now.
Again, the strength was solid.
This is the one now.
2 to 1, that's a good lift. He's in. There was one call for depth, but 2 to 1 is all you need when there's no jewelry.
Okay. The numbers are starting.
Right, there are 4 more squats to go in this flight.
And this
Jin is coming up with a 10 kilo jump up to 235, which will be a 5 kilo personal best if he gets it.
Come on now, lads.
He's looking hyped up.
Jin on platform.
His first 2 attempts looked really, really good. He's looking really strong today, so I'm sure that he'll execute now.
Very good technical squatter as well.
This time now,
I do love a pretty squat.
Just a touch too much, unfortunately. Give him a round of applause. Oh, look at that, Mason. Can Jin get this one now? Another picture perfect squat here. Jin is what we want.
He fights it.
Right.
Really, really good call from Jin there. That was a perfect third attempt.
Refs are happy, he's happy.
He matches the spotters and loaders as well, and the plates, which I think is a cool move.
I like to think that was intentional.
Come on now.
Maybe he was spotting and loading earlier in the week, who knows.
Yeah.
Okay, we've got Evan coming out with 237.5 on the bar. Another lifter taking a 10 kilo jump for a 5 kilo squat PR.
A huge third attempt. Gets the squat command. Gets that squat
This will be a 5 kilo PR for Evan.
And now we head over for Evan on platform 2. Let's see it, Evan. Make it fly now, Evan! Right on the money there. And
3 were low.
okay, this is
Looks really happy with that.
Again, that was a really smart third call. I
Yeah.
think that was very good weight selection.
To be fair, I don't think in this fight or the last we've seen anyone fail on strength as of yet.
No, I think you're right. I don't recall
So
any.
everyone's showing up real strong.
Let's see it. 3.
Alex about to attempt his final squat of the competition. 237.5 is on the bar for Alex. This will be a 7.5 comp PB if he gets it.
Come on, Alex. Come on now, Alex. Big fight, big fight, big fight.
Depth is certainly there.
fighting.
He fights it. Come on, Alex.
Oh,
No.
Very good catch from the spotters. Just a tiny bit
Yeah.
too much on the day.
I think I may have spoken a little bit too soon.
Commentator's purse is striking for the first time.
He needs this squat to stay in the competition.
Hopefully that won't impact him too much and he'll be able to sort of clear his head. I hope his back and things are okay.
Yeah, I agree. I think the spotter's made a great catch.
Yeah.
He doesn't look like he walked off hurt.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll just brush it off and
Get ready. Nice and deep this time.
So this is the final squat of Flight B. And this is what he needs to stay in the competition. He's retaking 245.
I think that's the smart call here.
But he has missed twice on depth.
240.
So everyone's going to get behind him now.
This is it. Can he do it?
Nice and deep. Let's see it.
Again,
Definitely
the
look
strength
deeper than
is
his.
fine.
Let's see what the refs think.
Oh,
Give him a round of applause, though.
2-1. So close.
So I believe that rounds off our squats for the 93 kilo lifters. They'll be back in
Roughly 10
minutes.
minutes for bench. So these 10 minutes are 10 that we take to give the volunteers a little break and to make sure the platform is all set up for bench. So join us back here in about 9 minutes now, and you can watch the 93s come out for some very heavy benching. Thanks for tuning in. See you in a bit.
Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinized by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes as standard with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty.
Hello, so we are back now for the bench press. We'll be starting in about 30 seconds, I believe. So with the bench press, I think this is the one where people tend to chill out a little bit more and you kind of get into the groove of the competition. It's a bit more of a slower paced, I think, lift.
Yeah, I agree. I think if you come in to bench with too much hype, it's quite easy to get things wrong.
Yeah, especially when you need to be really listening for the start command, then you've got the press command, and then obviously the rack command as well.
But having said that, I do think bench is probably the most technical lift. There are plenty of things that we may, hopefully not, but may see some red lights for. Lifters need to come out, they need to listen to all their commands. Their head needs to stay on the bench, their bum needs to stay on the bench, feet on the floor. They need to hit depth as well, which is a newer rule.
Yeah.
But hopefully we see a full flight of openers be made. Yeah. We are kicking things off with Ben from Loughborough. He is opening with 120 kilos.
Odds loaded on platform 1.
He's just letting the center spotter know how he'd like his handout. So lifters can opt for a handout if they need. Some find it saves energy, it helps them stay in position when they unrack the bar. Others prefer everything to be in their control, like me. I'm a bit of a control freak, so I just do a self handout. Gets the start command. That looks like a strong opener from Ben.
Yeah.
And the refs are happy too.
We have Oliver with 120 on platform 2 next.
120 is being taken again, this time by Oliver. So this is 7.5 under his PR, so might be looking to chip that on his third. Oliver having some kilos to make up after having a bit of a near miss on his squat.
Yeah. He's opening 7.5 kilos below his personal best bench press. So hopefully he'll get this and then be able to push on near and above that PB territory.
Absolutely. Really nice opener there.
Yeah.
Got loads more in the tank. Lifters also having to contend with the soft Alico bench pad, which some of them may not have used before. And it can throw your opener off a little bit when you're trying to get used to it.
Yeah, especially because they are so different to the pads that are in the warm-up room.
Absolutely.
They're quite, I think they're quite hard, the ones in the warm-up room, compared to the new Alico is super soft and spongy.
Some people like it. It gives them more of a cushion to get their shoulders sort of dug into.
Yeah.
Some people don't get on with it. So we'll see how these guys do. We've got Ross now opening with 120 from the University of Nottingham. Pretty explosive opener from Ross.
Yeah. Got one red there. I think they're just going to ask what that's for.
I believe that was for butt lift.
Yeah.
Did you say? So sometimes if a lifter has strong leg drive, it can cause their butt to come off if they're leg driving in slightly the wrong direction. But again, he could just be getting used to the bench. And it was a good lift anyway, so it's not the end of the world.
Yeah, I think it's just one of those things, just going into your second and third attempt, just make sure that you...
We have Matthew opening on 125 now. So he has got 2 red plates on the bar for an opener.
Again, that's another aesthetically pleasing bar there.
Unrack looks strong. Really strong, especially at lockout there from Matthew. And the refs are happy too. He's on the board. We have 125 staying on the bar at the same rack height now for Freddie.
Gives the spotters and loaders a tiny little rest there.
It does. Freddie's handler did well then to make sure he was ready, because it's quite easy to be caught out by something like that.
Definitely.
Got all of the commands cleanly done, and he got 3 white lights. Good lift for Freddie.
Got 125 staying on the bar again now. I believe that was same rack height as well. Another
speedy loading. So this is only 5 kilos below Ollie's PR. Really looking to extend that today, I hope. Come on, Ollie. Got some good power behind that. Let's see what the refs say.
Next up, Daniel with 127.5.
We're just jumping up now by 2.5 kilos for Daniel.
So Daniel unfortunately did bomb out on squats this morning. And I can't see him. There is a chance that he might not be coming out for the rest of his day, which would be a shame.
Daniel, next up, 127.5 on platform 2. The bar's loaded.
Still no sign of Daniel. I do think if you did bomb out, it must be so hard to come back from that and want to continue.
Yeah, no, definitely.
So completely do not blame him if he hasn't chosen to come back. 5 seconds left on the clock. Does not look like Daniel is coming out for his opener. Hope he's not injured.
Yeah.
After those squats. We're going up now in weight to 132.5 for Aryan. The bar is loaded, and he will be opening on a matched PR if he gets this.
He had a great set of squats.
Loads of chalk on his back.
Really squeezed all of the kilos out of that, so hopefully he can do the same in the bench press.
Must have made some really good bench progress since his last comp.
Looks strong to me. See what the refs say, 3 white lights.
That's a good lift for Orion and a matched comp PB. So anything he does above that now will be a
Happy
personal
days,
best.
yeah.
Same weight stays on the bar for Sam. This time he is opening 5 kilos below his personal best. That was a very, very fast opener. One of the fastest we've seen this flight, I reckon.
Got a really speedy press command there as well. Really nice and controlled.
One red light with a yellow card could be for commands or could be from butt lift. I'm not 100% sure, but it was a good lift regardless. And he has put in 7.5 above that, so he must be feeling good. Okay, our heaviest opener of the flight is about to be taken by Finn. He has loaded 137.5 kilos, which is only 2.5 under his personal best.
I think that's another big sort of milestone as well, like entering into the 140 region, like 3 gym plates.
It's a big, big goal to tick off. Little bit of a sticking point in the middle. And one red light, but it's a good lift. He's on the board. It was just for slight butt lift on one side. But again, you might just get that from as you're getting used to the pad.
Yeah, definitely.
Alright, we are heading into our second round of bench now. Kicking things off for us is Ross, who has loaded 2 red plates on the bar. He is going to attempt 125 kilos for his second, which is 5 kilos under his best. A very easy second attempt there from Ross. He's got kilos to spare coming up for his third. Potentially we'll see another 5 kilo jump from him.
Yeah, I think that would match his personal best bench.
Alright, we are upping things by 7.5 kilos for Ben. He is going to be attempting 127.5.
Also on platform 1, got Mitch with 152.5. And Ben on platform 2 with 127.5.
Come on, Ben. He'll be looking to make this move well, so it really sets him up for his third.
I think he's one of the few benches as well in this flight that's opted to bench with a belt on.
Yeah, it probably just helps with his bracing. Oh! Slightly too much there on his second. I wonder if he was cramping, he just touched his back.
Yeah, I hope that he's not sort of hurt himself or anything there.
I think he could come out and get it on his third.
Yeah, I think with bench as well, but with it being so technical, even the slightest little changes can make such a dramatic difference. So hopefully he'll come and get it on his third.
My fingers are crossed for Ben. Up next, we've got Ollie attempting the same weight, 127.5. If he gets this, this is a matched personal best. And he has opted to take a 7.5 kilo jump from his opener, which moved very fast.
Yeah. Yeah, I think you'll often see that the jumps people take on bench is a lot smaller than what you'll see on the other 2 lifts.
Come on. Tiny bit of a sticking point in lockout.
Yeah, he did really well to kind of fight through that. Got
2
one
to
blue
1
there.
Blue is normally for downwards movement, so potentially just at that sticking point, one of the side refs may have seen some downwards movement, but it has to be downwards movement of the whole bar. So it's all right if one side comes down as long as the center keeps going up. Okay, so Daniel should technically be up next, but I don't believe he will be coming out for this one. He unfortunately missed all of his squats, so has been disqualified from the competition. Does have the opportunity to come out for squat and deadlift but completely understand that he might not want to. So what we're going to do now is wait for the clock to time down on his attempt. There's 25 seconds to go before we carry on with the rest of the flight.
I think this is a nice time also for the spotters and those to just have a quick little break, grab a drink and things. They've been working really, really hard all weekend. Some of these spotters and loaders have been doing this all weekend.
Yeah, I'm seeing some familiar faces.
Yeah.
I think some of these guys caught my squat when I failed it on Friday. And it's Sunday, so they've been at it the whole time. And it's a really tiring job.
No, it really is. Honestly, I think spotting and loading is potentially more tiring than competing itself. Especially if you've got to catch a lot of things, like you're constantly changing the rates quickly. And I think it's important to remember these are volunteers, so we are very grateful, because without them, this competition wouldn't be able to run.
Absolutely. I've seen some killer bruises on arms where people have had to catch things. So they really do a great job. Coming up next, we have got Freddie, hoping he won't need any of the spotters' help on this lift. He's taken a 5 kilo jump up to 130, which will be a 2.5 kilo personal best. Freddie's having a really great day so far, not a single missed lift yet. And that was smooth too.
Yeah, really nice.
Refs are happy, he's 5 for 5 so far.
Yeah, and that was a 2.5 kilo PR for him, so anything he gets now is
icing on the cake.
Yeah.
Next up, Zach with 157.5 on platform 1.
Alright, we've got Ollie coming up next.
And Oliver with
Representing
140 on
Newcastle.
platform
Again, 130 kilos on the bar. This will be a matched PR for Ollie. Not a single missed lift again for Ollie. Really looking to stack as many kilos as he can on the total. A lot of these lifters will be competing between themselves because they did have such similar QTs. So every made lift helps. Come on. Lovely controlled descent from Ollie there.
Yeah.
And the refs are happy too. Perfect day so far for him. I wonder how much of a jump he will take onto his third.
Yeah, I think that's the thing with bench. It can, your strength can drop off so quickly, and I think maybe not so much for men, but definitely for the women, a 2.5 kilo jump can almost sometimes be just that bit too much.
We have got Matthew up next. He is attempting 135 kilos, which is a 10 kilo jump. On the larger side of the jumps that we normally see on bench, but his opener was very, very speedy. Let's see how this moves. Come on, Matthew. Wow.
It was really speedy there.
Really good second attempt for Matthew. Plenty
Refs are
more
happy.
in the tank.
Yeah, it looks like he'll be hoping to beat his PB there.
The 10 kilo jump was justified. Coming up next, we've got Ariane with 140 kilos on the bar. This is our first lifter to hit that 140 mark.
We know he can grind, so hopefully he makes this move.
This is a 7.5 kilo jump from his first, and will also be a 7.5 kilo comp PR if he makes it. He's having a really good day so far.
There's also another lifter that's weighed in quite light at 89.9.
That's a good lift for Brandon. Yusuf with 160 on platform 1.
Wow. I think I just saw him say yes to himself as he pushed that up.
3 white lights for Ariane. And there's room in the tank for a big third. Coming up now, we have Sam again attempting 140, and this will be a 2.5 kilo PR if he gets it. Very strong on rack.
And that's a good lift for Yusuf. Justin, 145 for his last bench on platform 1.
Lovely bench there from Sam.
Yeah,
He's
his
happy?
handler looked really happy there as well. He's been handled by Yande.
I believe he is adding a 5 kilos to that for his third. Coming up now to finish off our second round of bench, we have got Finn, and he is taking a 5 kilo jump up to 142.5. If he makes this, this will be a 2.5 kilo bench PR.
It's also really nice to see now that the crowd's sort of starting to fill out.
The room's getting busier. He gets all of the commands. Oh, no. So that was 2-1, a no lift. The refs on the sides just saw a little bit of bum lift on that one. He did get 1 red, I believe, for that on his opener.
Yeah.
So he'll be looking to
just watch.
Yeah, keep that planted on his third. Okay, we are heading into the third round of bench for these lifters. This is where everyone's going for their PPs. Everyone's looking to gain as many kilos as possible. Opening things up for us, we have got Ben, who is reattempting 127.5 kilos. He missed this on his second on strength, but I know with all of Loughborough behind him, he can try and squeeze out as much as he can. Quite a long start command, the side ref not quite happy. He gets it. It is
Wonder
always...
if that slightly longer start command just taxed him a little bit too much.
But he got a bench in, he's on the board.
Yeah.
And that's a good lift for Ben. Mitch up next at 157.5 on platform 1.
Alright, Daniel's weight is the next one to be loaded on the bar. But as we said before, I don't believe Daniel is coming out of his bench.
Yeah, so we've got about 40 seconds to wait just for the clock to time out.
So looking at the prognosis, in this flight we have got a joint couple of people whose names I didn't quite catch there, who, if they get their deadlift openers, will be hitting that 610 total. So if they can hit that with their openers, it looks like they're on for some pretty big PRs for the second and third pulls, which will be exciting. I'm looking forward to seeing deadlift battles between some of these lifters, hopefully.
Yeah, hopefully we'll see a few. I love when we see like the last sort of like last minute changes on the third attempts and things.
Okay, so that is Dan's attempt timed out. So spotters and loaders just getting ready for the next one. We are loading 130 kilos for Ollie, which is a nice safe 2.5 kilo jump from his third. It was a bit of a struggle on his second, but I do think he does have 2.5 more.
Yeah, definitely.
Having a much better bench session than he did with squats. So hopefully feeling more comfortable, more relaxed, and ready to hit this 2.5 kilo PR.
Balls loaded for Jonathan with 160.
The unrack looks strong to me. He fights.
He's going.
Perfect call on his third.
2-1.
Handler
Good
there looks really
lift.
happy. Slight bit of butt lift from one side, but it doesn't matter
Because he got it anyway.
on the board.
So we've now got 130 kilos loaded onto the bar for Ross.
This will be a matched PB from the lifter from Nottingham.
162.5 for Mason up next.
He's getting himself ready. Deep breath, Ross. Come on.
Balls loaded for Mason.
I think it's always so difficult sometimes to call a third attempt on bench, especially when you don't necessarily always know how long are you going to be waiting for the start command.
That was a lovely
Doesn't seem to
third.
be an issue though for us there.
That was spot on. Probably had a little bit more. He looked surprised at how quick that move.
132.5.
Dancing off the platform.
Lovely to see things go well for a lifter like that. Especially how he's managed to hold it together after his squats.
Yeah, no,
Really
for sure.
impressive stuff from Ross. Okay, we've got Ollie coming up next. 132 kilos on the bar for him. Looking to pick up as many kilos as he can. If he gets this, he goes 6 for 6, and that sets him up perfectly for his deads.
He will also be taking a 2.5 kilo bench PR. A strong arm rack.
He pushes, he pushes.
Fighting, can he get through that?
Come on!
Oh, couldn't get quite through that sticking point.
It was close. It was a good effort. And since they did only take a 2.5 kilo jump, it's not the end of the world, because that means they got as much as they could out of his bench.
Definitely.
Coming out now for 135 is Freddie. This will be a 7.5 comp PB if he gets it.
It's also another bar that looks very aesthetically pleasing.
Yes, we've got 2 reds, a white, and a collar.
That's a great lift from Brandon. Up next, Zach with 165.
He pushes. Oh, tiny bit too much on the day, but it was close. It left his chest. It was
Still
a really
walks
good
away
effort.
with a 2.5 kilo bench PR.
Up next, we've got 140 for Matthew, and the bar's loaded.
Okay, the bar is now loaded for Matthew, and he is trying to tick off that 140 kilo bench. This will be a 2.5 kilo PR if he gets this. And judging by his second, I think he might have it in him.
Yep, no, I agree.
He'll need every ounce of strength for this. Come on, Matthew. Sets up strong.
Up next, 167.5 for Ali on platform 1.
He drives. No. Spoke too soon. That was so close. Another lifter just not quite getting it past that mid sticking point.
Yeah. I think it's always nice when you see a lifter kind of come off the platform still, even though they didn't quite get the lift, still with a smile on their face.
Right, come on, Finn. Finn will be reattempting 142.5. Just missed out on this 2-1 on his second for butt lifts. So if he can keep his bum planted on the bench, I'm confident he'll be able to get this up.
Unfortunately not there for Ali. And last up on platform 1, Yusuf with 167.5, bars loaded.
Gets the press command, fights through. Let's see what the referees say.
I really hope he didn't just miss that rack command.
No. So close. Oh, at least he's smiling about it. So frustrating when that happens. Sometimes when it's such a heavy weight, you're so relieved that you kept your bum down. You just want to get your hands.
Yeah. And I think it's also sometimes when it comes with experience, I think, with competing, of just sort of getting used to making sure that you. What I tend to do is I tend to just hold it until the spotters and loaders kind of just take it from me.
It's a good tactic, that. Okay, we've got Ariane coming up next. He has loaded 145 kilos on the bar, taking a 5 kilo jump. If he gets this,
he's
just setting up again. He's got time. If he gets this, this is 12.5 kilo on his comp best. So really looking to win this fight, I reckon.
Yeah, to be fair, that's a crazy PR, especially for bench.
Come on, come on.
Oh, he's fighting for it. He's fighting for it.
Oh, he's going to do it. What a fight on a third bench. No. So close, 2-1.
I think that was a bit of downward movement and potentially a little bit of
a little bit of butt lift.
Yeah, I think looking at the replay there. I mean, it's a nice jump PB.
Yeah, he can keep his head held high, and he's still got, I think, 7.5 on his bench.
Yeah, and just for bench, that's Some huge progress made there.
Okay, looking to take the heaviest bench of this flight, we have got Sam. He's taken a 5 kilo jump from 140 up to 145. And if he gets this, this will be a 7.5 comp PB. He pushes. Gets the command.
See what the refs think.
2 to 1, good lift. Looking like a tiny bit of butt lift, but he's on the board. No jury here today. So he has just gone 3 for 3 on bench.
So that concludes flight A. So we'll now be moving straight into flight B's bench.
Wow, we've got someone opening on 155 kilos, which was 10 kilos more than we just saw in that flight for an opener. I'm excited to see
big
that.
benches, yeah.
Evan is kicking things off for us, and he has loaded 122.5 kilos on the bar. Evan, our lifter from Bath, having a really clean day so far on squats. Had some of my favourite squat technique, I reckon.
Yeah.
Let's see what his bench is like.
Really nice and speedy there.
Again, really technically nice on bench too. Just waiting on some lights from the referees. Two to 1, good lift. He's on the board.
127.5.
One of the refs saying they had to give a red because the wrist wraps were a little bit too high on the hand.
Oh, I haven't heard that one before.
I think the rule is if the wrist wrap is touching the bar, that's not allowed.
Okay.
Might have to check the rule book on that one. But that's what my gut is saying. We are now going on to Amir, who has loaded 127.5 for his opener, which is a matched personal best if he makes it. Really confident. Confident opener there for Amir.
That was a nice smooth sort of one push, and it was
no sticking points
yeah.
to see here. Refs were happy as well.
Up next is 150 on platform 1.
We have got Tom coming on next. He will be representing Oxford, and he has loaded 130 kilos for his opener bench. Tom opting to skip his final squat to save some energy for the rest of his day. Let's see what he's got on his bench.
That flew. Yeah, I feel like I blinked and missed it. Yeah.
Alex up next in 132.5.
Just heading off the platform the wrong way.
Good lift, Raquel. Shebang up next with 152.5.
I reckon he'll probably put quite a lot on his second.
Yeah, I think he'll definitely be looking to PB that.
Maybe a 7.5
yeah.
kilo jump. Coming up next, we have got Alexander, who's opening on 132.5. This is 5 kilos below his best. Very narrowly missed out on his final squat. So looking to go 3 for 3 here on bench.
That's a good lift, Shebang. Alex up next with 152.5.
Lovely opener there from Alex, and the refs are happy, mostly. 2 to 1, it's a good lift. Tiniest bit of butt lift seen from the side ref potentially there.
Yeah, I do wonder if people are having a few issues with keeping their bum on the bench with the new soft pad.
Yeah, it is tricky.
Because I definitely had that issue on Friday. And to be honest, I literally completely, I felt like I was so glued down to that bench, and it turns out that I wasn't at all.
Oops. Okay, we've got Zental coming out. A really, really nice opener at 132.5 for him. Very, very happy to see that he is continuing with his day.
Yeah, definitely.
Despite not being able to get a squat on the board.
Yeah, I think it shows a lot of sort of like sportsmanship and things, being able to kind of, I guess, put your ego aside and just come out and still try and make the most of the day.
And a lot of these lifters will have had to pay the entry fee. So entry fee divided by 9 lifts tells you how much they paid for each one.
Yeah.
So you may as well come and get your money's worth.
Yeah, I think it's almost better not to think about how much we've all spent on
powerlifting.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Jin up next. 132.5 kilos loaded on the bar for him. Had a great squat session, looking to replicate that now on his bench. Very smooth opener for Jin.
Yeah, it looked really nice.
Again, he was quite technical on squat, quite technical bencher too. Got a really great arch set up there.
Yeah.
Got 3 white lights from the refs, which is exactly what he was looking for. Not a single missed opener from this flight as of yet.
I really hope that you haven't spoken a little bit too soon.
I've got faith in these guys. They'll be fine. We have got Addy coming out for 135 kilos now, which will be a matched personal best if he gets it. Had a really good squat session.
Yeah, made everything absolutely fly, so I'm sure he'll do the same here.
That was smooth. 3 white lights. Ref were happy as well with that one. He did really well there to sort of bring his chest to the bar.
Yeah, I was thinking the same.
Good tension
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, it was really nice technique there.
Coming up now, we have got Luke, who is opening at 135 kilos.
I know I said it earlier, but the crowd is really, really filling out.
Yeah, we've got a lot of people standing.
Yeah, I'm thinking people are probably starting to turn up now, getting ready for weigh-ins and things for the afternoon session.
Yeah.
But hopefully it means the crowd will be even louder for these guys as benchers and going into their deadlifts.
Really solid opener there from Luke. Tech looks very, very nice on that soft pad, and we have 3 white lights from the referees. Coming up next, we've got Pierce, who's getting hyped for his opener at 145 kilos. This matches the heaviest bench we saw in today's earlier flight.
Yep.
That's a great opener for Thomas. Nathaniel up next with 125. 50-kilo jump from his opener.
Very nice opener there.
Yeah, a real strong bencher, especially he's got, looked like he had quite a big sort of range of motion there.
Yeah, he does. Maybe those arms will come in handy for deadlift as well.
For sure.
All right, finishing our openers off, we have got Tyler from Loughborough University, our very own bench specialist. He is opening on 155 kilos. Tyler recently competed at the British Bench Championships earlier in the year, finishing 3rd, despite being quite young in the junior class.
Yeah.
So he has got a very, very strong bench.
Wow, made light work of that.
Refs are 2-1 happy.
I think that was for his wrist strap, I believe that's what the ref was pointing to.
Yeah. Not to worry though, it's a good lift. And everyone is on the board. No one has missed an opener, which is exactly what we want to see. Now we
a lot
are
less stressful, I think, this bench press.
Better than squats.
We just saw Evan there showing the ref that his wrist straps aren't up too high.
So 127.5 is what Evan will be attempting. This is a 5-kilo jump from his opener.
This is also 5 kilos below his personal best, so I think they should move nicely for him.
Yeah, super easy.
I don't think that speed changed at all actually from his opener.
No, you can take at least another 5, I reckon. All right, we have Amir coming out now. Another lifter who has taken a 5 kilo jump up to 132.5 for his second. And this, if he makes it, will be a 5 kilo comp PB as well. Wow. You don't normally see 5 kilo BRs moving that fast.
No, that was really, really speedy. He's clearly put in a lot of hard work and made a lot of progress since his last competition.
I wonder if he will be looking for another 5 kilo jump on that.
I think that's completely justified. I think
I agree. Yeah. Safe even.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay, here comes Tom. He has opted to take a 7.5 kilo jump for his second attempt up to 137.5, which will be a matched personal best. If he gets this, it really gives him permission to push for a third and a big comp bench PR. That was lovely.
Yeah.
2-1, but it's a good lift.
We got one yellow card there from the side referee.
Yeah, just for a little bit of butt lift. But sometimes one side comes up and one side doesn't.
Yeah.
We've got Alex coming out now, and he will be attempting 140 kilos for his second attempt.
So this will be a 2.5 kilo PB for him.
Good lift for Aaron. 160 up next for Alex.
That looked very strong to me. Don't know about you.
Yeah, another really smooth second attempt. I think he's probably got the strength to go up. Another 5, possibly 7.5.
Absolutely. Okay, Zentao comes out now, again taking 140 kilos. If he gets this, this is a 7.5 kilo PR. And I've been so impressed with how he is making the most out of his day so far.
That's a good lift for Alex. Now next with 160.
That was strong. There was a tiny bit of a fight through the middle, but it didn't really slow down. 2-1, the refs are happy. 1 yellow card on the right hand side for potential butt lift.
Yeah, I think that's what the ref just pointed to.
Okay, Jin is another lifter who will be attempting 140 kilos for his second bench. His opener was very, very speedy, a very technical bencher. So, very enjoyable to watch.
James with 167.5 up next.
Not sure what shoes those are actually that he's got. I don't think I've...
They might be those Japanese ones, the really grippy ones. But I can't remember what they're called.
Yeah, no, I think you might be right, but yeah, I can't think what they're called. But clearly his feet did not budge, so...
3 white lights for Jin with room in the tank for his third. Following on from Jin, we've got Adi, who is attempting 142.5 for his second. Building up loads of tension in his setup. His unrack looks strong. That was a good second.
Yeah.
He looks confident, working together with Nonso to try and figure out what to load for his third. Coming up now, we have Luke, who has taken a 10-kilo jump up to 145, clearly feeling very happy with how that opener moved. So if Luke gets this, this will be a 2.5-kilo bench PR.
I think it's always great when you can secure that PR on your sort of second, then you kind of have that room to try and really push yourself to the limit on your third.
Absolutely. Lovely bench from Luke. That 10-kilo jump was justified. And the refs are happy too.
Again, not entirely sure about the lip reading, but I think he may have just said 152.
I believe so.
Which again is another nice sort of milestone to tick off, surpassing the 150 mark.
Another lifter who has taken a 10-kilo jump is Pierce. His opener was very, very speedy. Some lifters, I think, choose to take the bigger jumps because that's what they're used to in training.
Yeah.
And it's always good to replicate what you can on the platform.
190 up next for Thomas.
Nice. Tiny little bit of a sticking point at the lockout, but he makes it up and gets 3 white lights from the referees.
I think he has quite an interesting bench technique, actually. I'm not sure if you noticed, he was quite slow on the descent until sort of the last portion and kind of just
rest it on the chest
more
than some other people do. Right, Tyler coming out, taking a 10-kilo jump up to 165. This is only 2.5 kilos below his personal best. And it's not been long since he last did a bench comp.
Yeah, I think you said, was it the British bench, which was what, back in...
It was indeed. February?
February time, yeah.
Really looking to make his mark as a bench specialist in this flight. Clean.
Yeah, really nice there from Tyler. And the refs agree.
I'll be interested to see how big of a PR he makes on his third.
Yeah, no, for sure.
We move on now to our final benches of this morning. This is the third round of Flight B. Everyone looking to push into PR territory. Nobody has missed a lift as of yet in this flight.
Yeah, it's been a really, really clean flight, which has been really nice to see, especially coming off of the back of a fair few depth issues.
We'll call it
on the squats.
Turbulence in squats.
Yeah.
Bit of a turbulent flight in squats. So we've got Evan, who is finishing his bench day off with 132.5 kilos on the bar. Perfect. Third attempt.
Really nice and controlled there.
Refs are happy. He's happy. Matched PR. Done and dusted. I do believe that gives Evan 6 for 6 so far today, so he's set himself up incredibly well going instead.
Yeah, it just really builds that confidence every lift that you make.
Yeah, the momentum really does carry you through. You don't need to be second guessing anything you could have done differently when you've done 6 for 6. We have got Amir coming out now, 137 on the bar, taking a second 5-kilo jump. Strong unrack. Makes it look easy for a third attempt.
2 to 1, he's got the lift.
I think that was...
Not sure what that was for, actually.
Not seeing an indication from the ref. If it's a yellow card, could be commands, but lift heels.
Yeah, a yellow card I think is kind of just a...
It's a bit of a catch-all, isn't it?
Yeah, just... could be anything.
But he should walk away happy. 3 for 3 on bench for Amir. Tom is coming up next. He's opted to take a 2.5-kilo PR up to 140.
Again, ticking off hopefully that 140 milestone.
Come on, Tom. Everything you've got.
Good lift for Mason. Shabang up next with 157.5.
Look really strong on the unrack there.
Lovely. Handler calling for him to push back, which he did very nicely.
Yeah, he looks happy.
Probably had a little bit more in the tank, but looking to play it safe into deads, I reckon. Yeah.
got Ade coming out now for 145 kilos. He's gone 2.5 up from his second attempt. Again, I think playing it safe, just trying to get all those kilos. But however, this will be, yeah, he's going to extend his PBs by 10 kilos.
Pushing for a 10 kilo bench PR is insane.
Yeah.
And the ball's ready for Chris.
Gets the press command, fights it up.
And a
2 to 1, good lift.
Alex up next with 145.
6 for 6 day again for Addy. He should be happy with that.
Yeah.
Ball's over, Alex.
We have got Alex coming up now. He has loaded 145 kilos on the bar. If he makes this, it will extend his personal best by 5, add 5 kilos to that total, and help make up for that missed third squat. He pushes. Gets the rack command.
I think that was a perfect weight selection there for him.
Yeah, spot on. Got all of the kilos out there that they could. 1 red light, I believe, for butt lift. But I think it stayed down looking at that replay.
Yeah, I think it looked like it was almost wobbling a little bit.
Wobbling, yeah.
And 162.5 for Aaron.
Jin coming up as well, also attempting 145. Another milestone to get that green plate loaded on the bar. This is for a 2.5 kilo bench PB. Come on, Jin. He drives it back.
3 right lines and a good lift for Aaron.
It was really nice there, really well executed. Refs are happy, he's happy. Again, another lifter that set himself up really nicely going into the deadlifts, going 6 for 6.
I love it when it goes well, don't you?
Yeah.
Balls ready for Zental. And balls ready for
Zental coming out next. 147.5 loaded on the bar for him. This will be a 15 kilo bench PB.
Wow, that's huge.
Come on, Zental, you got this. He fights it. He jumped. Just to that midpoint. That was close.
I mean, he still walks away with a 7.5 kilo bench PB, so I don't think he can be too disheartened by that.
Three more benches to go of this morning. Luke is coming out for 132.5, which will be a 10 kilo bench PR if he makes it. A lifter who likes to take big jumps. His second moved very well. He gets it moving. Nice.
Again, another perfect attempt selection there.
Really, really strong. He's having a great day.
Yeah.
Doing York proud. Two more benches to go this morning. We've got Pierce coming up now.
He's looking fired up.
Looking for 160 kilo on this bench.
Balls ready for Jay, 172.5.
Come on, Pierce, make it move. Gets it moving. Still fighting. Just a tiny bit too much.
A little bit too much today. I think there might have been a slight
mispress with the lights. Unfortunate there for Pierce. It was close. All right, we have got Tyler
And that's a good lift.
finishing this fight off, and he is attempting 170 kilos.
Looking just to chip his personal best here.
This is a huge bench for a 93. Come on, Tyler, same again. Come on, Tyler, set it up.
He's fighting.
Gets it locked out.
What did the referees say?
Yes, perfect. I think that was a great third weight selection. Not too sure he would have got any more out of that. He'll be happy with that, to come back from squats. Hit PR like that.
Yeah, no, definitely. And to have the
Heaviest squat of the morning.
bench
Of the morning.
on this platform. So that concludes the bench press. So we've now got about just under 10 minutes before we'll be back again for the deadlifts.
Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain, at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes, as standard, with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes, as standard, with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty. Manufactured exclusively in Great Britain at SBD's state-of-the-art facility, these new 7mm powerlifting knee sleeves have been designed for competitive powerlifters that need the maximum possible support from their sleeves. An innovative new high-grade neoprene offers enhanced second skin compression that molds to the joint all the way through the range of motion. No gapping during flexion means that the knee joint is supported consistently all the way through the lift, helping lifters maintain form and bar speed as they approach maximal attempts. Heavyweight linings, edging and seams, and abrasion-resistant outers that are designed to withstand even the most aggressive fitting make the 7mm knee sleeve the most robust sleeves in SBD's product portfolio. Engineered in Great Britain to SBD's exacting standards, each sleeve is carefully scrutinised by a team of highly trained quality control personnel and comes, as standard, with SBD's antimicrobial technology and a 1-year warranty.
We are kicking off deadlifts now. 2 flights left to go this morning of 93s. We will be starting in a second with Matthew, who's opening on 220 kilos. 10 seconds to go. I really like watching deadlifts. I think it's the most exciting of the 3 lifts.
Yeah, definitely. I think it's probably the one that moves the quickest. Because it's quite quick and easy fit. And I think it's also a little bit easier for the spotters and loaders. You're not kind of having to catch things. Yeah.
The simplest of the 3 lifts, you walk onto the platform, approach the bar, pick it up as you want in your own time. As long as you wait for the down command, you're all
put it back
sorted.
down.
There are some technical rules though. For example, you need to make sure your knees are locked out, your hips are locked out, your shoulders are far back enough that you look like you're standing fully erect. The bar is not allowed to move down or be hitched on the quads. But that was a lovely opener for Matthew there.
Yeah, super speedy. You also have the option, you can either pull conventional, so you've got your feet
in between your hands, really.
Yeah, in between your hands, or sumo, where your feet are a lot wider than your hands.
Different stances suit different people, don't they?
Yeah, I think you've got to kind of play to your leverages.
Coming up now, we have got Finn from Loughborough. He has loaded 4 plates on the bar for his opener. 225 kilos for Finnan. Very easy at lockout there for him.
Nice and speedy there.
Refs are happy too. He's on the board.
I think it's also good to note that people that don't know at home, the lifter needs to keep their hands in contact with the bar until they put it down on the floor, so they can't sort of lock it out, get the down command, and then drop the bar.
Yeah, I've seen some quite close misses, and it's so gutting when they get it all the way up to the top.
You lock it out, and then your grip
keeps hold of it.
Yeah.
Hopefully we won't see any of that today, though. We've got Ben coming up next, opening with 230 kilos on the bar. This is 15 kilos below his best. Really looking to have a better performance on his deadlift than he did on squat and bench. He makes it up, gets the down command. 3 white lights for him. I wonder if he will play it more safe in his second, just trying to get some attempts in. Or if he'll do a Hail Mary and try and make those kilos back.
We'll see. So we've got Ollie coming out now for 235 kilos. So this is 20 kilos below his best. So I'm sure he'll make this absolutely fly.
Both approaching the bar at the same time. Yeah. Very nice.
Solid pull there from Ollie.
Yeah, look really good there.
Jonathan can follow now. Nice and easy. Yes. Just as quick there as well on platform 1.
Coming up now, we have had a singlet change. Ross is now in all pink, coming out to pull 240 kilos.
And Mitchell coming out now with 240 as well.
This is only 5 kilos below his PR.
240 kilos on both platforms, ready to be rock and roll. Come on. Yep. Nice. Let's see if Ross
gets it moving.
Yes.
Very snappy at lockout.
Nice and easy there for him.
And 3 white lights on both platforms.
3 white lights. The refs are happy. 420. Sorry. 240. Wrong way around. Stays on the bar for Sam now for his opener. 420. Insane.
Crazy numbers.
240 for Sam. 240 for Ali.
All of these lifters that are now getting their openers are now securing their total.
Both lads getting ready. Very easy work for Ali and light work as well there for Sam.
Gets it up, gets it down safely. Refs are happy with Sam.
Getting ready now with 240. And Ben with 240.
We've got a bit of a stream of 240s coming up now. Freddie is next to give it a go.
Come on now, lads, easy work. Come on, Freddie. Yep.
Gets it moving.
Nice. And then, yes.
Not a bad opener
Very
there.
nicely done again on both platforms. 3 white lights, both lifters.
Got 2 more lifters now for first attempts. We've got Ollie coming out now for 240 kilos, staying on the bar.
So this is 15 kilos below his best. Ollie with the luscious locks and the support of Newcastle, looking to make this easy. He's got 2 pairs of socks on. Those must be Lucky Duck socks.
Ollie with a nice clean pulse. And let's see it with Zach now. Yep. Nice.
Really upping things next.
Yeah.
270 kilos is being loaded on the bar for Ariane.
This is only 7.5 below his personal best, so he's looking to smash that today. He's already got PBs on his squat and his bench, so I'm sure he'll be looking to do the exact same going into the deadlifts.
He makes this lift, that puts him into a 620 kilo total, which is a 10 kilo total PR on his opener. He's having such a good day.
Yeah.
I hope it continues.
And he's proved twice now that he can grind a lift.
Come on now. Easy work now with the big 270.
That's it moving.
Looks good to
See what the refs say.
Refs are happy.
Now on platform 1 with 257.5 kilos.
So everyone's made an opener,
As we also
which is
roll into round 2
perfect.
now.
Yeah, it's really nice to see that everyone has
Benjamin to start off
now
the
secured a total.
as Mason approaches the bar.
Moving on to round 2, things are getting heavier, giving the bar a quick brush. Athletes quite often opt to put some talc on their legs, baby powder, just to remove any friction on the thighs, make sure they can get all the help that they can get. But it does sometimes come off, make the bar a little bit slippy, which is why we do brush it down. Kicking the second round of deadlifts off, we've got Ben, who has taken a 10 kilo jump up to 240 kilos.
Come on, Ben. Starting off the second round.
Here he comes. Come on, Ben.
Let's see it now, Ben. 10 extra kilos on the bar for Ben. And Brandon is getting his bar loaded up.
It's always nice to see people setting up with a smile on their face.
Let's have a look at Benjamin
Yeah,
now.
he's ready.
Locking in that hook grip out. Changes it over. Let's see it now, Ben. Yep.
Breaks the floor. Come on, Ben. Patience. Come on. Just a tiny bit too much there.
Let's see it
Yeah.
now. Finish
He's on the board though. He has made a total.
265 on the bar. Easy work there.
Yeah, he seemed a little bit frustrated there, which is completely understandable. But again, I think when you have comps like this, sometimes it's a good. I think sometimes you need things like this to kind of experience, learn from it, move on, and come back better and stronger.
Yeah, it's definitely a big learning curve for a lot of lifters, having their first national comp.
Yeah, no, definitely.
We've got Matthew up next, who has taken a 20 kilo jump after a very easy opener to 240. And he makes it look just as easy again.
Nice speedy lockout there.
That's taken him up to a 575 total.
With the second pull for him. 10 extra kilos on the bar now for David. And nice conservative jump from
We
Victor.
have got 245 being loaded on the bar now. 4 reds and a green. Press those collars. For Finnan, who's about to come out for his second deadlift, he's taken a 20 kilo jump, and this will be a 7.5 kilo deadlift PR if he gets it.
20 extra kilos. 245 on the bar.
Up. Locks it out.
And here comes Justin now with the same weight.
Really solid pull for Finnan. I really hope he goes 3 for 3 on this.
Yeah, I mean, that looked really comfortable. He's definitely got room to push there.
100%. He's looking strong today. I have some technical misses, but he's keeping his head really well.
Yeah.
Ollie coming up, 250. This is 5 kilos under his personal best.
Again, this is another really nice milestone, I think, to sort of tick off.
Quarter of a
250,
ton.
yeah.
Let's see it now.
He breaks the floor.
Both get that down command, and it is 3 white lights for both.
Another lovely second attempt there.
Spot on. He's got room to go up, and I think he's got room to push over that PB.
Yeah, definitely.
A quarter of a ton stays on the bar for Ross. He has taken a 10 kilo jump, and this, if he makes it, will be a 5 kilo deadlift PB. Not only that, but this will take him up to a 2.5 kilo total PR. You can see how much he wants this. Come on, Ross. Wow.
Again, I don't think there was any change in the speed of the bar there from his first to his second.
Such a snappy lockout. He's on for a really good total PR despite missing his second squat. I'm excited to see what he pulls for his third.
Yeah, definitely. I think we're going to see a lot of PRs actually. I think total and deadlift ones being broken.
It's really nice when you get onto the third pulls because you can see it all coming together. And I love seeing the total PRs more than anything, I think. So that's what they really work for. Sam has not missed a lift all day. He has loaded 255 kilos on the bar. If he hits this, he gets a 15 kilo total PR.
As Sam gets ready to approach the bar now, 255 loaded up. Let's see it now, Sam.
Come on, Sam.
Let's see it, Sam. Yeah, nice.
He gets it up. Refs are happy. 9 for 9 is now on the line for Sam. We'll have to see how much he loads.
Ready now, coming out.
Got Freddie now coming out for 260 kilos. He's taken another 20 kilo jump. This is going to be 7.5 below his best.
Come on, Freddie.
Let's see who can pull it the fastest. Freddie gets ready now.
It leaves the floor. Come on.
Freddie locks it out.
Had to work for that lockout.
Yeah.
But I think he's got more. 3 white lights from the refs. 1 more pull to go for Freddie.
The bar is loaded as well now for Ollie.
Ollie coming out now for 260 kilos. This is a 5 kilo deadlift PR. Ollie needs this to set him up well for his third. Yes. Gets it up, gets the down command.
Referees are happy.
That was a really clean pull.
Yeah.
Really patient with the knees, which I love to see. Some people, their knees shoot back and then it becomes such a back-dominated movement.
Yeah, and it kind of makes it the lockout that much kind of stickier. Yeah.
All right, the final second attempt deadlift is about to happen on platform 2. Arian is coming out with 285 kilos on the bar. This is a 7.5 deadlift PR for him, and we'll push him up to a 25 kilo total PR.
Extra kilos on the bar now.
Come on. Just a touch too heavy off the floor. He does have one more chance at that there.
Yeah, I do wonder with his incredible squat grind, I do wonder has that kind of taxed him ever so slightly, but he gets another attempt at it. I'm sure he'll come back out
and give it his
fired
all.
up and give it his all, yeah.
Come on now, Mason, let's see it.
All right, we are loading 240 kilos on the bar for Ben. Ben narrowly missed this just at the knees on his second attempt.
And we are on to third round deadlifts on platform 2.
This is where everyone really gives it their all. It's so tight between hits and misses.
Yeah, no, definitely. I know he's going to be coming out really, really wanting to fight for this.
The final deadlifts of these lifters. Where is Ben? Where is Ben?
Okay.
Here he
There
comes.
he is. I was worried for a second when I didn't see him sort of almost in the wing.
Come on, Ben. He's got Loughborough lined up in front of him, asking for their support. Come on, Ben. Fight for it now, Ben.
Last lift of the day. Give it everything you've got.
Come on.
Oh, unfortunately, just that little bit too much today.
Glued to the floor. He gave it his all. He should leave with his head held high.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think this was his first time on a national platform, so there's, so much to learn.
And I do also believe he went on a skiing holiday a week or two ago,
Yeah,
which may
I
have
think they literally just
got back.
yeah, so
Which may have affected things more than he imagined.
yeah, which again, completely understandable.
Gotta live life.
Yeah.
Skiing straight for us. Okay, we have got Matthew coming out for 252.5 kilos. Looking to finish his day on a high. Here he comes. He looks ready.
Come on now, Matthew. Finish it off now. The final lift for you.
This will be a 2.5 kilo deadlift PR for Matthew if he gets this.
Deadlift. Everyone wants to
Come on,
finish their
Matthew.
day on a high, on a buzz with a third pull. David as well now. Ooh, let's see it, David. Come on, David.
Come on.
Bit too much there on platform 2.
Just a
David
tiny
coming out
bit
now.
too much for Matthew.
Finishing up. 4.
Shakes the hands of the refs. Great sportsmanship.
It's always nice to see.
Easy work there for David.
And he gave it his all. Had a bit of a troublesome time on squats, so kept his head really well to make it all the way through bench and deadlift.
Definitely.
This is everyone's final lift of the day.
Okay, we've got Finnan coming out now for his last lift of the day. He's loading 255 kilos on the bar. This will be a huge, huge PR.
Yeah, we're looking at what, 17.5. Yeah.
Come on, Finnan. He needs this for a total PR now. Out he comes, looking ready.
Come on now. Ball lifters. Approach.
Come on, Finnan. Do it for Loughborough.
To pull their final lift of the day.
Finish the day strong.
There it goes, there it goes. Can he lock it out?
Oh, he's
Come on,
Oh, no, just at the end. Can Justin get it?
So close. He leaves with a smile. He's done himself proud. It couldn't have been any closer.
Yeah, just unfortunately just couldn't quite hang on.
Oliver now with 260.
Oliver coming out next. 260 is being loaded on the bar, looking to be the first man in this flight to hit a third pull. Can he break the curse? Here he comes.
Final lift for both lifters.
This is for a 600 kilo total.
Bit too much there.
Come on, Ollie.
Can Oliver secure the final pull?
Got everyone behind you now.
260 on the bar now for Ollie.
He fights it, he fights it. Gets it to the knees, come on.
Oh no, just
So close.
unlucky there, Ollie.
He had to go for that 600 though.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Getting ready now on platform.
It was a really brave fight from Ollie.
Yeah, gave it everything he's got, and again, that's all you can ask for, isn't it?
Absolutely.
I'm sure that 600 he'll absolutely smash through.
Yeah, he's
soon
done it.
enough.
Done it before. It's just hard to replicate on a national platform.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Let's see it.
And the fact he came that close after missing a couple squats is
Yeah,
very impressive.
definitely.
Okay, here comes Sam now, taking a 12.5 kilo jump to 262.5. If he gets this, he secures his perfect 9 for 9 day. Not a single missed lift.
He's had a great day so far. Finish it off strong now, Sam.
If Sam can follow. The final lift now for Sam. Fighting out.
It's moving, he's got it.
Push, push, push! Gets the down command. Looks happy. Yeah, 2 to 1. Good lift. I think the centre ref just gave a red for hitching, but the side refs were happy. So the lift stands. 9 for 9 day for Sam.
Also the first person of this flight to make his third deadlift.
The third deadlift curse has been broken. Let's see if Ross can make his. He has taken a 15 kilo jump up to 265. This is a huge 20 kilo deadlift PR. He's playing peekaboo behind the screen with us. If he hits this, it gives him a 17.5 kilo total PR and an 8 for 9 day, which is an incredible performance on a national platform. Here he comes. Headphones are off. Let's see what you've got, Ross.
He's ready. He's got the crowd behind him.
Let's out a battle cry. Come on, Ross.
165 kilos. Let's see now.
He breaks the floor with room in the tank.
Good to me. Now we go to platform.
Referees say we're waiting. We're waiting. 3 white lights. Good lift. What a performance from Ross there. Incredible deadlift PR. Here comes Ollie Sanders. 270 loaded on the bar. Looks for the support of Newcastle and gets it. Come on, Ollie. This is for a 27.5 total PB.
It's absolutely insane.
Give it your all, Ollie, come on. He breaks the floor, past the knees. Gets the down command.
Referees say,
Yes! What a way to finish the day for Ollie.
great day there for Ollie, 8 for 9 and a huge PB.
He will have finished quite high in that flight as well. He should be so happy with that. His first national comp.
Yeah, absolutely smashed that.
He's been here since Friday without a fridge, living off whatever food he can manage, so a performance like that blows me away. 2 deadlifts to go of this flight. Here comes Freddie. 5 red plates on the bar. He has loaded 275 kilos.
Again, another bar that looks really, really pretty, really aesthetic.
He gets ready. He's building the tension. Come on, Freddie. Breaks the floor.
You've got this.
Come on.
Keep fighting.
Come on. Come on. He's such fight being shown right now. He's so close. Locks it out. Gets the down command. I've never seen so much of a grind. But unfortunately, a little bit of hitching on the way up.
Yeah. You know what? He gave it every. I think there wasn't a single bone in his body that didn't feel that.
And the grip it takes to hold on to something for so long,
yeah.
Heavy. I think he'll walk away happy with that. A little bit of a shame, but very, very, very
PB.
Nice. Okay, Aryan coming out next. He's looking to reattempt the 285 that he missed on his second. He managed to break the floor with it, but didn't quite make it all the way up. Let's see what he can do this time. Breaks the floor yet again. Very, very close. He still had a fantastic day and has come away with a 10 kilo, I believe, total PR. So he should be happy
So that now concludes Flight A's deadlifts. We'll be moving straight on into Flight B's deadlifts. We just spotters and loaders are just changing the plates. We're going back down to 210 kilos.
With a huge 300 kilos on the bar, trying to round off.
Kicking things off for Flight B, we have got Tyler Heath from Loughborough University. He has loaded 210 kilos on the bar, looking to match his squat with his opening deadlift.
160 pounds for Brandon.
Come on, Tyler. Picked up some good momentum, going 3 for 3 on bench. Let's carry it through to Des. Lovely opener there for Tyler. Refs are happy, 2-1, good lift. I in fact think the middle ref pressed white and it came up red. So basically 3 for 3. He's on the board. He's hit a total. He should be happy.
We're now going up by 20 kilos to 230 for Tom.
Tom coming out now for Oxford.
And the ball is loaded for Mason. Come on, lads, let's see it.
Not a single missed lift on strength for him so far today.
Let's see it now, lads. Easy openers is what we want.
Snappy.
Yeah, really nice and speedy there for Tom.
Get the down command, and it's
3 white lights for Tom. He's on the board.
Secured that total. We're keeping 230 kilos on the bar.
This time
Luke coming out.
And the bar is loaded for Christopher.
Another conventional puller. He's had a great day so far, not a single missed lift.
Let's see it now, lads. Easy openers. Yes.
Lovely.
Absolute wonderful openers.
He's got such a great starting position for a conventional puller.
3 white lights for
Really well
Bolton.
leveraged for it.
Alexander now with 2.
Following on, we have another 230 on the bar for Alexander.
160 kilos. Let's see now, lads.
If he hits this, it takes him up to a 605 kilo total,
Routine
breaking through that 600 barrier.
Puts him in a really nice position then to push for that total.
Nicely done there for Alex.
Very strong at the lockout. Refs are happy too.
Just as quick there on platform 1. Amir now with 240 and Thomas with 2.
You might have noticed as well, these athletes, some of them are gripping the bar differently. We've got some people that pull hook, some people that pull mixed. So mixed is when your hands are facing opposite ways. Stops you from dropping the bar by basically the bar can't roll if you've got one stopping it on one side and one on the other. Hook grip, a little bit more painful. I can't say I've ever managed to pull it. Looks like Amir can though.
Yeah.
You can see he wrapped his fingers onto his thumbs to prevent the bar coming out.
Another very
Lovely opener for him at 240.
Nice and speedy.
3 white lights and a good lift. Harry getting ready now with 265. And Evan with 242.
Got Evan coming out now for 242.5 kilos.
He's had a 6 for 6 day so far. He's on a roll. This is to secure his total.
Moves exactly like it should, and it's 3 white lights. Evan coming out now with
Out he comes.
Looking really nice and composed there.
Come on now.
We've got another conventional puller.
Make it move exactly like it always does now.
Exactly what you want to see for an opener.
Yeah. Nice and speedy there.
And the bar loaded on platform 1. 2.
Jin is coming up next. His handler just asking the spotters and loaders to brush the bar down.
Your bar is loaded. 40 seconds on the clock.
Just to give Jin all the chance to keep hold of that bar. We do not want to see any lifters let go of it. No.
You also see that the spotters and loaders will roll the bar forwards to brush it down, because any like talc things that might be a bit slippery, we don't want that going onto the floor and getting onto the lifter's shoes and causing them to slip, especially if they're a sumo puller.
Come on now, Jin. Nice, easy work.
Jin
is what we
setting
wanna
up
see.
to pull sumo, getting the bar exactly where he wants it.
Come on now, Jin. Come on. 245.
This is
the
for a
opening
5
deadlift
kilo
now.
total PR.
Come on now. Lock it in. Just like you always do now, Jin. Let's see it.
Lovely.
Nice.
Yeah,
So
really
much
nice and
speed at
speedy there.
lockout.
Yeah.
3 white lights for Jin. We only have 3 more openers to go. Not a single person has missed so far, which is exactly what we like to see.
And 250
Opening
kilos here
with a
on
quarter of a ton. Here
Huge
comes
openers coming in now.
What do we
Zentao.
think of that one? It's 3 white lights there for Jin. Let's see now. A quarter of a ton on the bar.
Makes light work of
Very
that.
nice opener.
Nice and speedy there for him.
3 white lights.
Refs are happy.
Here comes Aaron now with 280 kilos.
Got Pierce coming out now for 255 kilos. This is only 2.5 kilos below his personal best. I'm sure he's going to make absolute light work of this.
Come on now, Pierce.
Our most fired up lifter of the morning.
And the bar is loaded on platform 1.
Locks it out and gets the down command.
280 now on the bar.
Just waiting on that center referee's decision. 3 white lights.
We're now taking am I reading that correct? I am. A huge jump to 285 kilos, which is an absolutely insane opener. Opening on his personal best for Ade there.
If he hits this, it's the heaviest deadlift we've seen all morning as an opener.
With the same weight.
I think we have a deadlift specialist on
Yeah.
our hands.
Definitely.
Both lifted. Yep. Nice.
Also another lifter that's had a great day so far, going 6 for
Same
6.
now. 285. Yes.
Smooth looking opener.
Deadlift specialist being handled by the deadlift specialist himself.
Mr. Nonso Chinye, yes. I wonder if we will see 300 kilos fall.
I really
for
hope that we
Ade's
do.
third.
I can think that's such a huge milestone.
It's only 15 kilos away for him.
Yeah, he's been having such a great day so far. I think that would really be the icing on the cake.
Let's crack on now with our second attempt for Flight B. Lifters really looking to build the kilos on their total, defend their positions, and hit some PRs. Tyler coming out now for 222.5. Only 7.5 under his best.
222 on the ball.
This lift will also break him through that 600 barrier.
Stay with it now, Tyler. Easy second attempt.
All the way, Tyler.
Yes.
Locks it out.
And referees, what do we think of that one? It's 3 white
Had to put
lights.
effort into that, but there wasn't a firm sticking point. I think
he
he has
can
got more.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think
270 kilos. Come on now,
we're now loading up the bar to 245 kilos for Alexander. One of the few Bristol University lifters.
Yeah, he's the only Bristol lifter I've seen so far today. Handled by Ben Pape, taking a 15 kilo jump up to his second.
He'll come back and smash that, I'm sure.
He looks confident.
Let's see it now, Alex. 245 on the ball. 15 more kilos. And the ball loaded now for Mason. with 272 kilos.
Pulls the
Come
slack
on now, lads. Yep.
and fights it up.
Come on now, Mason.
Another solid attempt there from Alexander.
272
Refs are happy. 3 white lights. That was 10 kilos below his personal best. So I
Yeah.
think he'll hopefully be looking potentially to match that or just slightly surpass it.
Absolutely. Just shy of a quarter of a ton now being loaded on the bar for Tom's second attempt. 247.5.
He's looking hyped up, ready to smash this second deadlift.
Not coming out, he's still not coming out, unfortunately. It must be a big injury there. Not coming out for the 275. Tom getting ready now for the big 245. Yes.
He makes it up, gets the down command, and the 3 white lights. Take a look at that replay. Looking really strong there from Tom.
20 kilo jump up to 250, and the bar is for Luke. Come on now, Luke.
Here comes Luke now. Looking to tick off that 250 kilo milestone.
He's had an absolutely great day so far.
Come on now, Luke. Come on.
To be fair, I'm not even sure if I've seen a single red light from him yet.
I don't believe so. He's executed everything perfectly so far.
Yes, very nice.
And again, super controlled and composed.
Yeah.
Oh,
we got one.
That was just a little bit more of a lockout wanted from the side ref at the hips. But it stands, it's a good lift. 8 for 8 so far for Luke.
Again, I think I spoke a little bit too soon on the no red lights.
A little bit.
But the lift still stands. We've got Amir now coming out for 252.5. This is 5 below his best, and that moved super smooth, super easy. I definitely think that he's going to surpass his personal best today.
I give it at least another 10 kilos on that.
Yeah.
I love trying to guess people's stuff. I'm so competitive with it for no reason. Evan has gone 7 for 7 so far, and he has loaded 260 up for his second attempt deadlift. This will be a 2.5 kilo deadlift PR.
I believe this will also give him a 7.5 kilo total PR.
Keep adding to those totals, boys. Let's see it.
Yes. Evan in the A7 gets it up and gets 3 white lights.
No, the men here are having a really good time deadlifting so far. We haven't seen a single failed lift in this flight.
Come on now.
Jin now is preparing to come out for 260 kilos.
Come on now, lads.
This will be a massive pull for him, matching his personal best.
Nicely done. On platform
It
one.
also would secure him a 20 kilo total PR.
On the bar.
Huge PR there, especially to be taking that on your second lift when he's still hopefully got room to push.
Let's see it now. 15 extra kilos on the bar now for Jim. And James comes out now with the huge 297 kilos now. Come on, Jim.
Come on, Jin, locks it out.
Oh, let's see it now.
Very speedy second. He's got more. He's got more in it. Definitely.
Come on. Finish it off, James.
3 more second attempts to go before we are on to the big third pulls.
White lights there for James.
Centaur about to come out for 265 kilos. Can he keep the streak alive? Can he make this move?
4 lads approaching the platform together. 297 on platform 1. 265 on to. Come on now.
Gets it up.
Get that down, come on. And it's 3 white
Refs are
lights
happy
for
too. 3 white lights, and he has got more in the tank. That was a very comfortable second attempt.
Yeah, that looked really nice there.
loading up the big
2 more seconds to go. 270 has been loaded on the bar for Pierce. Here he comes. He's fired up. He is ready. About to give this his all.
Come on, come on.
Up it goes. Locks it out.
Lovely second attempt there from Pierce. To see what the refs say.
Massive PR for him. 12.5 kilos.
3 white lights. We're now loading the bar up for a huge 302.5 kilos. Wow.
302 kilos. And we have
This is insane from a 93.
Yeah.
This matches some of the pulls that we're seeing in the top flight of 93s.
Yeah.
Loaded now for Addy. Let's see Addy.
This will be a 17.5 deadlift PB.
Walking onto the platform looking super calm and collected.
Can he pull 300 plus?
Huge deadlift.
Come on.
Easy work there. Can Annie do the same?
Here it goes. All the way. Come on.
Does he get that down?
Just a little bit soft at the shoulders.
Yeah.
And that meant he didn't quite get the down command.
I saw him looking down at his hand. I'm hoping that he hasn't torn it or anything, but because he gets another attempt at that, I'm sure
One
he'll
more
come
go.
back on his third and smash it.
He can bring redemption back. Okay, it is time for the final deadlift of this morning's session. Flight B about to kick off their third attempt. Tyler coming out now with 232.5 kilos on the bar. This will be a 2.5 kilo deadlift PB.
Come on now, lads, let's see it.
Come on, Tyler, big fight. Give it everything you've got.
Come on, Tyler.
Fighting.
Gets the down command.
Let's see what the referees think.
Yes,
3 white lights.
he deserves that. That was the perfect attempt selection.
Yeah, it was a great call there.
What a fight. Did so well to get that all the way up.
Also really nice to see after a turbulent time with the squats, to come back and absolutely smash the rest of the competition.
6 for 6 on bench and deads. He did amazingly.
Final lift now, Tom.
Alexander coming out about to attempt 255 kilos on his deadlift. This is a 10 kilo jump from his second. This will match his deadlift PR and give him a huge, huge total PR too. Come on, Alex, all the way.
Let's see it now. The final lift of the day, Alex. Grit your teeth and grind this one up. With everything you have left in the tank now. Here it goes.
Breaks the floor to the knees, all the way up. Did it go down? Let's see what the
Really
refs
hope
say.
it didn't.
Oh, so close. So close. What a valiant effort from Alex there.
Yeah, it almost looked like he sort of
So
doing a bit of a pause deadlift.
pulls at the knees. Nah, he did really well to get it moving again, just unfortunate.
Yeah.
Unfortunate. Here comes Luke next. 260 being loaded on the bar. This is for a 2.5 kilo deadlift PR. Here he comes, looking for the perfect 9 for 9 day. One final pull.
This is also about to give him a massive total PR. My math isn't great.
27.5? Here it goes. Here it goes. Finish it off. Lock it out.
Nicely done.
Gets the down command.
3 wide light. Looks very happy with that. Rounds off the perfect day.
Couldn't be happier with 9 for 9.
Come on now. Come on now, Mason. A huge 280 kilos. And Amir getting ready with 260. Let's get ready now.
Got Amir.
260.
Stays on the bar for Amir.
Come on. Boom lifters getting ready now.
This is for a 2.5 kilo deadlift PR, not to mention a 10 kilo total PR.
And Amir do the same.
It's really great seeing so many lifters absolutely smashing PBs, deadlift and total.
And he locks it out. Can he secure the 8 for 9 day?
Yes, he can.
Is. Such a chilled out lifter. Just a little fist bump at the end. Walks off.
No big deal.
No, we should be really happy with that. To miss your opener on squat and then come back and secure every single lift following that shows a really good mental attitude. Coming up for his final deadlift, Tom is ready to pull 262.5 kilos. This is to secure an 8 for 9 day and a 2.5 kilo deadlift PR. He's going to give it his all. He's ready. Come on, Tom.
Let's see it now.
Just a tiny bit too much. Amazing to break the floor with that kind of weight, though. Should walk away with his head held high.
Come on now, Nathaniel. Finish it up now.
Following on from Tom, we have Evan. Seeking a 9 for 9 day and an extra 7.5 kilos to his total. He has loaded 267.5 on the bar.
Again, another lifter looking to polish off a perfect 9 for 9 day.
260.
I know he's going to give this his all. He's had a great day so far.
Let's get ready now.
Finish it off now, Evan. Come on.
160.
You've got this. Everyone's behind you.
He fights. He fights. Gets it past the knee. Come on, Evan.
Again, I think another absolutely perfect attempt select. Oh.
2 to 1.
So close.
That
Think
would have
maybe a
been
little bit of down.
either downward movement or hip showing. So close then. I was convinced he had that.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have got Jin coming out for 272.5. Again, another lifter looking to secure the perfect 9 for 9 day.
Yeah, it's another big milestone as well, isn't it? The 272.5. That's, I believe, 600 pounds.
Wow.
With 272 kilos.
Here he goes. Had the perfect day so far. Finish it off now, Jin. Everything you've got.
The final lift of the competition now for you.
Finish it off strong.
He breaks the floor.
Gets it moving. Can he
Come
get
on.
it?
Gets the down command.
See what the referees think.
Yes, 2 to 1. Very, very happy by the looks of things. That is a 32.5 kilo total PR for Jin.
That's absolutely huge.
9 for 9 day. Absolutely smashed it.
Yeah.
3 more deadlifts to go this morning. The first one being loaded is 275 kilos. 5 red plates on the bar. Can Zentao make it move?
Both lifters approaching the ball at the same time. Let's get ready now. Big pull now.
Here he goes. Finish off strong now. Yes, yes, yes.
That's what we like to see.
See what the referees think.
3 white
I
lights.
white lights.
Never seen 5 reds move
We
that well.
have a last
He
minute
made that
So-
look very, very good for
Yeah,
them.
looks like he's got kilos left in the tank as well.
25 to 3.
So nice to see him go 3 for 3.
Yeah.
0.5 kilos. Over 700 pounds.
Now loading up the bar to
on the
277.5 kilos for Pierce.
Pounds on platform 1.
This will be the heaviest deadlift of the flight so far if he is successful. Out he comes. Come on.
Come on now, Pierce.
Wow.
Okay, now. We
Again,
have
another
one
perfect
lift remaining on each
attempt
platform.
selection.
Yes.
3.
He looks happy with that. 8 for
Finishing
9
off.
day.
Great day for him.
And Jade.
Squeezed out all the kilos he could have that
Yeah.
deadlift. That was perfect.
25, that's right. We have 6 red
One
plates.
more deadlift to go now. And we are surpassing the 300 kilo mark.
Ade just narrowly missed this on his second attempt. I think it's a bit of grip and a bit of just getting his shoulders back. So hopefully he can
Let's see it now.
execute on this attempt.
Come on, Addy, get it right. 302.5 kilos loaded on the bar. He's already secured a 20 kilo total PR. Can he push it even further?
Come on now, Eddie. Everyone's behind you.
2.5 kilos. Grit your teeth, Eddie, and grind this one with give him a round of applause.
So close.
He really did it everything.
Just lost it forwards a little bit. Recovered well, but not quite well
Yeah.
enough. Such a great showing though to push it above the 300.
Yeah, I think it's always so difficult as well with sumo to try and really grind it out.
100%. So that concludes this morning's flight of lifting. Really, really nice to see quite a few 9 for 9s. Looks like Jin came away with the heaviest total so far.
Yeah, it's been really good to see. I believe that concludes all of the 93s across platform 1 and platform 2. We'll be back this afternoon for the 105s, 120s, 120 pluses.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
Catch
lift-offs
you soon.
at 2 p.m.
Yeah. See you at 2. Thanks for joining.